Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast Daily here on Channel 1 TV. It's 31st December 2025, the last day of the year of 2025. And I'm sure that you're excited to see this day. And of course, we're also excited here that you are watching us this morning. And we are asking you a very important question. How has the year been for you? What is really the takeout you've made in this year? And a lot of things that will be coming your way on the show. So you'd want to stay with us here from now to 11 a.m. when we'll say bye-bye to you. But it's conversational, it's interactive. You can join us via your text, WhatsApp, and also messages, comment, and all that. So 0204 0204 447 is the line that you can text us through, and definitely we are going to read your comment and message loud here on the show. But we're just asking you, how has 2025 been for you? It's the last day, and I'm sure that tonight you'll be going to church to cross over. If not, maybe you also be having some fun to cross over. But in all, we want to thank God for making this day a big one for us and bringing us this today, that we've been able to see 31st December 2025. I am Philip Nielate. The show starts now, and I'm sure you know of the community legend, which we will be bringing your way. Today is the last day for the nomination, so you would want to get in touch now. The numbers are on the screen. 0558 973 973 is the WhatsApp line. So nominees' name, community and region, brief description of their work, why they deserve recognition. Submission may also come through district assemblies, traditional councils, churches, mosques, and community-based organizations. So Community Legend actually is also a program to recognize the change maker in your community. So do you know someone transforming lives in your community? Nominate a teacher, nurse, farmer, youth leader, volunteer, or everyday change maker. And that is what we are saying that you should do now, because I know that a lot of people have done great things in your communities, and you'd want to give them the chance so they will be given that recognition. So the criteria again that we are bringing your way as you should be able to come out with the nominee's name, the community and region, also brief description of their work, why they deserve the recognition, which is very, very important. Also, this can be submitted, or the submissions may also come through district assemblies, traditional council, churches, mosques, and community-based organizations. And the deadline is today. The deadline is today. So you would want to send in your nominee form, or let me say the details now, because celebrate the change maker, celebrate your community legend. So that is it. So earlier I indicated that we will be talking a lot more on the show today. Earlier this year, when 2025 began, we witnessed a fire incident at Kantamanto, which was a very devastating one. And this year actually ushered in a new government led by John Dramani Mahama. Also, we had some issues with Obuasi mines shooting. This happened in January 18. There were issues there. And the big one that we saw in Parliament was parliamentary tension when there was ministerial vetting session in Parliament. This was also an interesting one. Later, there was supposed to be a commission of inquiry coming to it to probe what happened at Parliament, what led to the chaos, among other things. Fast forward in the month of August 6 was when the tragic incident happened, and it shook the entire nation, and the 8 gallant individuals lost their lives in that helicopter crash on their way to launch a program that was to fight illegal mining in this country. We also witnessed the death of some prominent individuals in this country, amongst which is the former First Lady, Nana Agyemang Rawlings, Kunedu Agyemang Rawlings, may her soul rest in perfect peace. We also had the death of some entertainers and also individuals who are very prominent or played key roles in this country. But how has it been for you? 31st December is the final day for the year 2025. We'll be asking you more questions, but my colleague Jude Duncan went on the street to speak to the general public, asking them what really what they make of the year 2025, among other things. But you can send in your messages 0204 7044 33. So if you send us that message, definitely we are going to read it for you loud and clear. There are a number of things that really happened in the year 2025, and this year has been an interesting year. Others have seen success in the year, others have had it rough in the year. It's been very interesting that some couldn't meet the end of the year, but you have been able to see the end of the year, among other things. So we are asking you how the year has been for you, how 2025 has been for you personally. It's been an interesting year, ups and downs, but through it all, we are trusting in God that 2026 is going to be a very interesting one. So I think we will do this now. We will just start with this interesting one where we would want to speak to you and ask you how the year has been. Maybe we just want to open the phone lines for some few minutes and ask you how the year has been. We will definitely put the numbers on the screen so that you can speak to us right away and speak to us and ask us what it's been in this year and how the year has been for you, among other things that we've been speaking about. I'm sure you started the month of January. I'm sure in your mind you knew that maybe certain things would have gone well for you, but in the middle of the year you had some rough patches, among other things. But you've been able to go cross that hurdle, and you've seen the last day of the year. It's a very big one. It's a very great one, and I'm sure that you should be thanking God for today. So we would just open the phone lines quickly so that you can be able to speak to us. So you can call the number 0302 784 968, 0302 784 968. How has the year been for you? How has 2025 been for you? Is it going? Did it go well for you? What will be your expectation for the year 2026? And I'm sure that 2026 is going to come. Promises to be an interesting year as well. But 2025, yeah, people really had their ups and downs. I'm sure you also had yours. So let's hear from you now. 0302 784 968. And that is the interesting one we want to ask you this morning. How has the year been? And how have you been able to sustain and cope through the year 2025? It started with the month of January to February to March, April, May, June, July, August, when the country got its fair share, or there was a shake-up in the country by the death of the 8 gallant individuals. And that one was a very sad one. Took the country really aback when a lot of people were asking questions how the fight against illegal mining is going and all that. I'm sure the government has also done a number of things in this regard to ensure that the fight is really sustained. And going into 2026, we also see how best the fight against illegal mining will be sustained. But we have our first caller, Joseph, who is calling all the way from the Ashanti region, capital, that is Kumasi. Joseph, good morning.
Good morning.
I trust you are doing well.
By God's grace.
We thank God that you've been able to see the last day of the year 2025. How has 2025 been for you?
Actually, there were ups and downs, but last year, January, I started schooling, and I got promotion, and I applied for traveling agency, and they asked me to bring my details. It went through, and I called my senior brother to support me. He's outside.
Oh, wow.
I was hoping that he would support. He only asked of how they are going to pay me and all these things. The only thing he told me that oh, the salary is good.
Mm.
That's all. He didn't help again. I called, he didn't reply my text messages, he didn't answer my calls. So I forgot about him. And the school, I couldn't continue. And fortunately, just yesterday, I was able to meet my family for about 20 years. Yesterday was the first day to meet them. And I was so
Wow.
happy. Yeah, though the year didn't go through well, but the final day of the year, I was able to meet my happy, and I'm so glad.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
nice. But in the year 2026, what will you say your expectation for the year will be? I'm sure we all have plans for a new year. So, what is actually your plan for the year 2026?
Yeah, 2026, I'm not going to trust anybody again. I'm just going to fight for myself and my wife and my kids.
Wow. Thank you so much for your time, and we wish you well in the year 2026. He has indicated what he really trusted his brother to help him to go through school and other things, but unfortunately, he didn't get the help that he wanted. But he was able to meet his family that he hasn't seen for 20 years, and that is how he ended the year 2025. That was yesterday. It's an amazing one. Let's hear from you as well, and let's see how best the year has been for you. Has it been tough? Has it been cool? 0302 784 968 is the line. Emmanuel calling us from Kwabinya. Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning.
I trust you're doing well.
Doing very well.
Good. How has the year 2025 been for you?
Well, 2025, by the grace of God, has been good. At least, being alive is not an easy thing at all. It's a very huge blessing to be alive and to be among the living. So we are grateful and we thank God for seeing us through up to this very day that we are yet to celebrate the 31st and then move into the new year.
Wow.
However, those of us who work under targets, it has not been easy. So we have to go through strenuous, stressful means to meet our targets. But really, it's not like you said, God has been good. My only, issue has to do with the way Accra, the city that we are living in, is too congested for me.
Yeah.
It makes life so stressful in this our city. We pray that going into the new year, authorities will, mash up some strategies to see how best they can decongest, especially our roads for us, to ease movement for all of us, so that we can please free flow, go and come safely, especially with how people are trading in this our city and the way commercial drivers are conducting themselves on our roads. I pray strongly that authorities have to come on board, see how best they can regulate them, at least to ease the stress on us. It is not easy in the morning going to work, and when you are so tired coming back home, you go through a lot of stress.
Very true.
So that is my bit. I think something has to be done.
Yeah. Okay.
Something seriously has to be done so that 2026. We know that God will see us. God will be there. But we, as human beings, we also need to put some measures in place.
Yeah.
So that life will be so comfortable for all of us.
Beautiful.
May the Lord bless you and see you through the day. Happy New Year.
But you'll be going for 31st night, I guess.
Definitely.
Okay.
We'll be doing at the Presbyterian Church of Ghana.
Oh, nice.
Accra Newtown District, specifically the Good Shepherd Congregation.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and that is an amazing one. He'll be crossing over at Presbyterian Church of Ghana, and he has said that the year was quite okay for him, and just that in the year 2026, he is expecting that the decongestion exercise in Accra will go on, and will be very effective. It's very important because Accra is congested, and it actually reflects in our traffic situation. It reflects in things that when you go to Accra or the Central Business District, you see it reflects in how activities or operations are done in Accra, among other things. So if the city authorities could take it up and see how best they can decongest Accra in the year 2026, it's very, very important that it's looked at next year. But we are asking you how the year 2025 has been. You can also join us 0302 784 968 0302 784 968 as we cross over into a new year or end the year 2025. The big question is, how has it been for you? How did you really move from the first month to the second month to the third? And finally, we are in the 12th month and it's ended here. So that's the 360 over 365, 365 over 365 days. And certainly, we are done with the year 2025. Well, let's still keep hearing from you, like I indicated. So the number is 0302 784 968. Asariwa from Achimota is joining us. Good morning.
Good morning.
I trust you're doing well.
I'm fine. Yourself?
I'm doing good. How has 2025 been for you?
2025 has been quite a year for me.
Wow.
I cried a lot, faced a whole lot of ups and downs. I had a lot of plans for this year, but I didn't see most of them coming to pass. But you know something? I'm so grateful for my life.
Yeah, very important.
After, what would be the essence of all those things if I don't have life? So, you know, it has been quite a year, but I'm grateful I survived, and I'm hopeful that 2026 will bring most of those things I wished for. And even if it doesn't, I'll continue to try again until something good comes out.
Very important. But what were some of the things you were looking at achieving this year?
Okay, so I wanted to start a side business and all that, and some investment didn't go well, and a whole lot of things. Aside that, relationship issues here and there. You know how it's like.
Yeah.
But all, we are grateful.
So 2026, what are some of the things you'll be hoping to achieve? I'm sure you still have a backlog for what you were supposed to achieve in 2025, but are you still going to add up in 2026?
Yeah. New plans, new things. Yes, still have some things in mind. We pray that it works too.
Thank you so much for your call. I'm touched, but know what? God knows best. So, at God's own time, whatever you are wishing for will come to pass. Meanwhile, you still keep pushing and push and achieve what you want to achieve. It's an interesting one. She indicated that she wasn't able to achieve much of the things she wanted in the year 2025 this year, but hoping that next year she'll be able to achieve almost all, and she's going to top up, but God knows best. So we just hand everything back to our maker, our creator, to help us in the next year. We have Selassie calling us from Pokwase. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. Your name?
Very good. My name is Sarah.
Okay, Selassie, good. Let's hear from you.
Greetings to you, your TV station, and everyone.
Thank you.
I wish you all well. But frankly speaking, this year was good to me. But along the line, I lost my mom.
Oh, sorry.
My greatest friend. That was the only thing that didn't go well for me. He passed on the 8th May this year. And then the same day I will forget her. May God, Allah the Almighty, has mercy upon her soul. But this year has been good to me. Along the line, I met people that used to supply me material and food. They went and came back, and now my business is growing. So that's the best Allah has done for me. But I also felt sick very well, but alhamdulillah, I got up and things are better again. I'm praying that inshallah next year it will be better. As my brother said earlier, Accra is too congested. That is the only problem we have right now. I want the government to help us to decongest the city. And that's my prayer. And I also pray for you because I watch you a lot.
Thank you so much.
I'm blessed in this station.
Thank you so much,
May
Selassie.
Ghana grow and grow and grow. Inshallah.
Amen.
And
Amen.
may we grow and grow and grow.
Amen.
And be the leaders of Africa. Inshallah.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much, Selassie. We are grateful that you called and accept our condolences that your mom passed on this year. But like we indicated, God knows best. And you also said the year has gone well for you. He also reiterated the fact that Accra needs to be decongested because looks like everybody is speaking, most people are speaking the same language. The decongestion exercise. I'm sure the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Ma Lydia, Merry Christmas and wish you a prosperous New Year. I'm sure, Ma Linda, I'm sure that you will be thinking of what you'll be doing for the region and the decongestion exercise that you have been talking about for a very long time. And also the local government minister. We are also hoping that you would work around to get the city decongested among other state authorities that will be doing the best to ensure that we get a traffic-free Accra, or we get an Accra that we wouldn't really be struggling in the city. So let's see how the decongestion exercise will go in the year 2026. But you can also join us with your thoughts, submissions, and comment. We are asking you how the year has been, 2025, how it's been, and what you are hoping to get achieve in the year 2026. Of course, we all need to plan. The good book talks about planning in Habakkuk, so we should plan as well. So it's 0302-784-968, 0302-784-968. How has the year been for you? And also, what you are hoping to achieve in the year 2026. We've had some interesting calls coming through, so you'd be able to also join us with your thoughts, submissions, and comment. If you can't call, the lines are busy, you can also text us or send us your WhatsApp message. 0204 447033 is a text line. You can join us with your thoughts, submissions, and comment via text as well. 0204 447033 is the text line, so we can have conversations with you as the last day of the year, 31st December 2025, and like we've all been saying, it's a day that the Lord has made, and let's also, Lord, rejoice and be glad in it. And we are asking you various questions, so you'd want to join us, and also ask you if you be going for 31st December watch night to cross over to 1st January 2026. We have Yaira from Ofankor joining us. Yaira, good morning.
Good morning.
I trust you're doing well.
Yes, I'm really doing well. You're also doing well.
I'm doing good. Let's hear from you. 2025, how has it been for you?
So 2025 has been very good. Except at this latter and the WASI results affected by sun.
Oh, sorry.
So I think that was what brought me down. But apart from that, 2025, the Lord has been very good.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a good news. So into 2026, what are you hoping to see, and maybe some expectations?
I'm expecting to do more in my workplace. I'm expecting to do more in my workplace, and then improve some life in 2024.
Beautiful, beautiful. I like this. Thank you so much, Yaira, for your time, and we wish you all the best for the year 2026. He indicated that the 2025, this year, has gone well for him, except for the fact that the results that came in, we also talk about that, the results from the examination body, that is WAEC, concerning the senior high school results that came in, and the failure and all that. He said that affected his son, but through it all, it's been good. Brakofi from Jomoro is joining us. Good morning.
Morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing good. I trust you're also doing well.
Very well, very
Good.
well, very well.
2025, how has it been for you?
It's been so good, very good.
Wow.
You know, when I wake up and I realize NDC is in power, I'm just happy. I raise my shoulders up, and I hope from 2026 everything will be all right. We shall move on. My party will do well. That is it, my brother.
Wow, interesting. So 2026, what do you expect your party to do?
Do more roads, make life easy for us, build hospitals, and then dissolve MPP forever. That is it.
Thank you so much for your time. We are grateful.
welcome.
Well, he took us into the political realm, telling us what the new that is the government in power has done. That is the National Democratic Congress is doing, headed by John Dramani Mahama, president, who is the president of the day, and he has also said that he's hoping that in the year 2026 there will be more roads construction and things will be okay. Mind you, there are a number of road constructions already ongoing, and the government has said that these road constructions will go on to its completion. The Roads Minister, Governor Kwame Abuja, has also mentioned the Accra-Kumasi Expressway. Recently, there was the Ashalaja-Hobo Road. There was also a shortcut for it, among other road projects in this country. But Salisu from Tamale is also joining us. Salisu, let's hear from you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I trust you are doing well.
Well, I think 2025, especially you have done so well for me, and I'm very happy.
Thank you.
When you know that actualize our nation in this country has been posted working for 11 good months.
We are losing you. If you can position yourself well, so we can hear you clearly.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Yeah, especially when we were discussing about the health sector, I think last month or so. But the government, we trusted this government too much. That me, I'm not a health personnel, but looking at our nurses working for 11 good months, it takes me off. And to work for 13 good months.
Yeah.
And you not pay them. That is another thing, know what you voted. By the way, 2025 has been so good. So 2025 that I met my wife, I had a big boy. And I'm so happy. But I'm not happy for the government. The government have taken nurses because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not a but that's what I'm.
Okay. Thank you. We're finding it very difficult to hear him, but if I got him right, he made mention of the fact that the nurses embarked on, picketed or had a press conference and made mention of the fact that they've not been paid for 11 months. We on the show here, myself and Chris Carter, spoke about the fact that the government needs to pay these nurses who have worked for 11 months if they've not been paid. Over 6,000 nurses. We are just hoping that the next year the government will do the needful and ensure that these nurses are paid, among other individuals who are working for the government who have not been paid. For sure, we here on the show, that is Channel 1 TV, Breakfast Daily, we always talk about the issues and we are always empowering the change that is needed in the community. So thank you so much, Salisu, for that one, and we are hoping that in the year 2026 the government is going to do the needful to ensure that all these things will be addressed in the coming years. But my colleague Jude Duncan went on the streets of Accra to speak to some individuals in the public, asking them how the year 2025 has been and the expectation for 2026. Let's check that out.
So we are currently stationed here in La Paz to find out from a cross-section of the public how 2025 has been for them, the good, the bad, and the ugly, if any.
Oh, the year has been very good. God has been so faithful, and He's continually doing it for us.
I can see the faithfulness of God all over.
Yeah, it's all over. It's all over. We thank God. We thank God.
And how are you expecting 2026 to be?
Hey, massive, eh? Massive, massive.
All the best. Afimuni na 2025. Baby na akase. Initially nede. Bye you know na ese nema ini so efe kakreba. 2025 send is come out.
So far so good. Nyama the brain is see akwenche bebre see all of a sudden. Yeah, present share for more move to crown ferry on Michena de omoko hwe ase. E mo be famu we bebre na so mu ya akwenche o ekwan so na ade. But all of a sudden here they are survive yankopon amaka say yankopon adom. Ya survive ede 2025 yankopon de atwa. O de be 2026. Yeah, nti maka say yami ayebi.
But in the see afinimu a Emma weni aso na afi Emma weni just say a tool.
Dia ama menu aso a menu age a maka say bia yami ama munkwa bebre na na ye omo sha ase bebre na aso ko ba all of asade ya da so ti ase maka say yami ayebi
2026 enche ebeba then na wo hwe nim say nyame de bedom mo afi 2026 mu
many shadon say 2021 from Kocha 2026 on from 2027 na me dream me niama ma ahye me dey gwa akwan me say ebebe ma me na me hwe ni say ebebe ma 2026
nyame mfa ne mbremu ma
amen
it even I want for baby pa hye omo pe channel 1 it then na wo ka hye odofo bi o baby unua bi obi a wo hwe sesia
okay me can for channel 1 mo bi say everybody can watch channel 1 sharp.
Marcel.
Sharp.
Thank you for speaking to us. It's for many, it's been an interesting year. They've said to me, how will you describe 2026? It's for many, it's been an interesting year. They've said to me, how will you describe 2026 per your own? We'll make us start again. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Thank you so much for speaking to us. For many, they've said to me 2025 has been an interesting year and they are grateful for life. How will you describe 2025 in review?
2025 has been like a lot. It's been drama here and there, but in all, it has been very good. Lots of experiences, lots to learn, and it has been amazing, basically. Yeah.
Amazing. You talk about drama. Are you able to share with us some of the drama, maybe very briefly?
I won't, not much to say about school drama. Yeah, it was a final year, so there was a lot of drama in school. The experience of having to write a lot of exams, projects, and all that, and everything. Yeah. So.
Wow. What would you say you are most grateful for and very thankful for in 2025?
I would say the fact that I completed. I didn't think I would complete it, but I did, and it has been God's grace. So.
Well, you didn't think you complete school? Yes. Oh, you didn't. That didn't even give you the vim that you complete.
It was just too much. I feel like I chose the wrong course. It was difficult at some point. I didn't think I'll come through, but yeah, I did. So it was.
Well done. Congratulations to you. Looking ahead, very soon we'll be entering the new year. What are you looking forward to the most in 2026?
Nothing but the best. I just know that 2026 is going to be very good. It's very, very good. There's going to be a lot of things coming up, great things coming up and all that. But I'm expecting just the best for 2026. I know there's going to be some small scratches here and there, but I just know it's going to be there.
Finally, before we go, do you have any shout out you want to give anyone watching right now?
Shout out to the team, shout out to Be My Show, Bada, everyone out there, my friends. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
What's your name again?
Erica. Kumi, Akusia Kumi.
Thank you so much, Erica.
Have a wonderful time.
Have a good day. 2025, many have said it's been an interesting year for them. You are looking very well. You know, I can tell by the grace of God. How's the year been for you?
It's been normal by the grace of God.
What made it a normal year, if you can share with us?
So far as we have life, we have everything.
What would you say is one thing you are so grateful for that happened to you in 2025?
I was healed.
Let me come to you, sir. I like the shades. Nice shades you have on. What are you grateful for? Thank you very much for your time today. 2025, many have said that it's been an interesting year for them. I don't know about you. Talk to us. How has the year been for you in review?
Okay, first and foremost, my name is Arinze. I give God glory because He is the maker of everything. Without Him, I don't think I will be around or even talking to you right now. So everything is fine. The year is moving well.
We are almost bringing the year to an end. Few days left before we enter into the new year. What should you say has been that single thing you are so grateful for that happened to you in 2025?
Okay, you see, we started it with a lot of people, and some have gone, and some are still in sick bed, and some they are forcing them to have a food to eat. But look at me, standing strong. You see, I'm very grateful. Everything is starting from January. Today being the 29th, right? Glory be to Him. I'll keep on giving Him glory.
Amazing. Glory be to God indeed. 2026 is around the corner. What are you looking forward to the most as we enter the new year?
Okay, you see, I have made up my mind as we are entering 2026 in a few days now. I'm going to be quite responsible to my own self, discipline myself in a way I'll keep on attracting good things like I do attract before now. You see, because when you believe in yourself, I think other things will join.
Arinze, thank you so much for your time.
I'm very grateful. What is that your name again?
My name is Jude Duncan. Thank you, and I wish you all. It's a pleasure talking to you as well. I wish you all.
Have a blessed day.
Ejami Chow, Bibi Aboko, 2025. Sena Afeno is your kwamao.
Oh, Nyami Adom, Sena Yatin Comedy in that Sama Nyami. Because Enyazi, Ubian is a Nyami didn't do at the same friend as him.
Say we didn't say na a dramasis a comma, what's mean and fast forward Jumana Oyen.
Oh, hey, they are Ibinya Kakra and say with TV. Tiwa, they are mechanics a beer, and you say cry, sanity.
Call on na in that's all interesting. Then I'll be Casse, Ama, when you saw, and I feel so a day in EJ Baby Bro of him.
Madame Yamiasi says, he can't to me in Tonkwan. And she said, one kind there, that's that's my problem.
Wow. 2026 enche afofofo na eba no. Then na wo hwe nim say ebesi o ababo mama afi ya irem.
Mankasa my prime leader. Na nyame so o hope mama say obebo am afi we. Tim wo hope am di ura afofofo na eba nim. Se be ya mama. Ene adwuma mu ene nkwa mu nyina e wo Nyankopon ni dim.
Enye sama.
Amen.
What odin?
In the prince Komi.
Opening prince Komi Medase. Thank you very much for agreeing to speak to us. How's the year been for you?
The year has been great with a lot of ups and downs, but we were able to strive through to this time. We just give God the thanks.
What are you most grateful for in the year 2025?
Life. Life is what I'll say, because there are people who came through with us during this year, but some are gone, and then we are still alive seeing today. We just give God thanks and glory.
It's a few days to the new year. What are you looking forward to the most come 2026?
I'm looking forward to much more money, blessings, long life, prosperity, everything that comes good from heaven. We are looking up to it.
Thank you so much for your time this morning. What's your name?
I'm Daniel. Kwesinyako.
Thank you so much for your time, Daniel.
You're welcome.
There you have it. Exciting conversations, exciting viewpoints on how 2025 has been for a cross-section of the public who are engaged here in La Paz. One thing is pretty clear in all of the conversations. They're excited and grateful for life, and they are also trusting in anticipation of a much better and more improved 2026. You are still watching Breakfast Daily.
Life is a celebration of moments, big and small.
The sun is scorching, I'm feeling the heat.
With Piva Drink, every moment becomes a refreshing celebration. From the beach to your home, in every corner of your world, Piva Drink adds a burst of refreshment.
Give me Piva cocktail and tangerine.
Celebrate every moment with Piva Drink. Refreshment for every occasion. Piva Drink, a taste you will love.
P for Piva.
This advert is FDA approved.
Oh, another payment through Stanbic. Smooth, as always.
Imagine making or collecting all payments without leaving your chair. Sounds like magic, right? Nah, it's Stanbic Pay.
Darling, can you please help with the bills, especially at your school fees?
From school fees to utilities, the government and statutory payments to investments, insurance payments, Hajj payments, and more.
Mommy, my fees has been paid.
Just log on to Stanbic Pay and you're set for life.
Please tell me everything has been paid.
No Stanbic account, no queues, no stress, no last-minute panic.
Cherish your time and live happier in safety and convenience. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh or call to get started.
Fresh year, fresh fire. Catch 3 hot new shows every weeknight on Aquaba Magic this January. La Manor premieres on 5th January 2026 and shows every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Market Queens Season 2 is back from 6th January 2026 and every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Bloodline premieres on 8th January and shows Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. 3 shows, pure magic. Aquaba Magic, Ghana's most loved storyteller.
Here on Channel One TV, we are grateful for a very busy but fruitful 2025 and preparing for a great 2026. On the 31st night of December 2025, join us for a somber and reflective but celebratory time as we bring you a live broadcast from Living Streams International. Join us on Channel One TV at 9 p.m. on the 31st of December as we cross over to 2026.
But I need the rain. I can feel the fire. I can feel the heat. I can feel the breakthrough anointing. I can feel the powerful fire. But I need the rain.
It will be a time of thanksgiving with an inspiring message for the year ahead. Join us on Channel One TV at 9 p.m. on the 31st of December as we cross over to 2026.
10 years of unforgettable memories
breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships. And this March, we're turning it all the way up from the 1st to the 8th of March 2026. Get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the Eastern region, cruise into the Northern and Upper East regions, vibe through the Western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks, and friendships and memories that will outlive the journey. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary. You cannot miss it. Watch out for details soon.
course, and that is the Channel One choir. It's an amazing one. Of course, the year has come to an end. We know what the Lord has done for us, and of course, we will rejoice and be glad in it. It's been a very interesting year from the month of January through to the month of December. Today is 31st December 2025. I want to say glory, 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 and praises be unto the Lord for what he has done for us. We know what he has done for us here at Channel One TV, and of course you have also called us this morning. You sent your messages indicating how the year has been for you. It's been an amazing one. Some had it rough, but in all things we still give thanks to God, and we are hoping that 2026 is going to be an interesting one. So that was that interesting music there from the Channel One choir, sang in Ga, but literally means that we know what the Lord has done for us. He has bestowed hope, and he has showered us with his blessings this year. Anyway, the year under review, we're going to talk about it. We want to talk about everything that happened this year, but we'll stay with entertainment more. Then later we will enter into the politics, then we can enter into the economy and all that. But we are going to talk more about entertainment today on the show. So, you know, when I talk about entertainment, we have two gentlemen in-house always come on the show to tell us what is happening in the world of entertainment. And they are here with us on 31st December 2025. Eko Kumsin is here, and Fifi Anan is also here. I don't know why they are in shades this morning.
The lights.
The lights, eh?
The lights are too much, man. 2026 is too bright.
So you can see it.
Yeah.
Bright 2026.
That's my excuse. His is that he's extremely tired. If he takes off the shade, you can see his eyes.
Oh, he's been boiling.
Yeah, he's been boiling.
Charlie, you've been at every event.
You see, I've been selected with the events actually.
Okay.
I've actually not been abunting too much because I think situation was it for me. Like right after situation, I was like, Charlie,
you close the chapter.
Yeah, but I've been to a few places here and there. Just that I've not been to any major concert yet. Because I had a conversation with the co-founder for Afro Nation, Kingsmade, and he made a statement that struck me about poor crowd control measures.
Okay.
And for me, being someone who has been in such a situation before, I was like, you know something, let me just stay out of it for now.
I was talking about it on radio last Saturday that yes, the artists will come and perform, give top-notch performances, but the circumstances leading to the build-up of their performances, the entrance, how fans are treated at these venues. You arrive at a venue as early as 8 p.m. because that was what was advertised on their flyers.
The guy's voice is gone, man.
An artist... Why are you doing this to me?
Because your voice is gone.
An artist will make an appearance.
He's been having fun.
An appearance at 3 a.m., which is not fair. I mean, he's right.
Yeah.
So if you have events like Situational White Party, where if you are thirsty, you get a place to buy, you get free water to drink, you get a place to sit. You don't need to stand throughout from 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. the next day. I mean, so it's only right you are selective of the event you attend.
Yeah, anyway. I mean, I had to be selective because Charlie, some of the things I've seen, man,
nasty.
Let's start. 2025 entertainment industry.
What a year!
It's been very, very beautiful.
Yeah. Roller coaster.
But Fifi suggested that we start with our top 10 artists for the
2025. I think it's been one of the finest for Ghanaian entertainment industry, our music industry to be precise. So I'm going to list my top 10 musicians in 2025 here in Ghana. This is not based on stream numbers, not based on...
It's just based on your taste.
Not my taste, like those are here often on radio, on TikTok. So number one,
TikTok
obviously...
Wow, okay.
Number one, obviously, is Black Sheriff.
Okay, Black
for me, he did marvelous on his Iron Boy album. Number two for me is Kweku Smoke.
Okay.
The face of GH hip hop currently undisputed. Ghana's number one rapper. Number three for me.
Where will you put Sarkodie?
Sarkodie, I mean he's the GOAT, you know. But currently, who does hip hop like no other artist here in GH. It's Kweku Smoke.
Okay.
Ladies are singing his song, guys are singing his song, children are singing his song. You know.
Kweku Smoke, how many songs does he have?
A lot. He actually has 6 albums out since he started doing music.
Yeah, but you see, his songs are not mainstream.
Yeah.
You get it. It's a few of his songs are mainstream. Most of his songs are like for hardcore, like
Kweku Smoke fans.
Kweku Smoke fans.
And the hardcore fans, it's not small hardcore fans.
Yeah, it's a recently, let me tell you something about Kweku Smoke. So I was sitting in a taxi, and then we were playing Kweku Smoke song, and then the taxi driver I was with, like he was singing the song word for word. And so for a second I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, the song do go
And so I asked him, Open Kweku Smoke on. I said, hey, what for Charlie? In some more canon.
You know his lyrics.
Yeah, his lyrics are
life,
very relatable.
struggles,
Yeah.
relatable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think he deserves to be on the list. Yeah.
Number 3 for me is Last Mate.
Okay.
This boy has dropped bangers.
Yeah,
throughout
Last
the
Mate.
year.
I promise on my own, I no get you. You should just sing the way. No, you should change the way he sings, man.
Oh, why? That's his style.
He sings like
you can't take it away from him. That's his style.
He sings like he's got flu.
No, that's his style. And maybe he wants to go nasal, and that does him.
I feel he's been
singing through his nose.
It's his style. No Last Mate slander will be taken into please. Yeah, so Last Mate, I feel like he's dropped more than one banger. You know, you can't go to a party without hearing a Last Mate song.
A Last Mate song.
Yeah. Number 4 for me is Sarkodie. I mean, he's old, but he's still done it this year. He dropped songs with Kweku Smoke. Recently, he dropped one with Aloji. I mean, a couple of songs. And then Shatta Wale as well.
Shatta.
His consistency needs to be steady.
Yeah.
So number 5 for me is Shatta Wale. Number 6 is Olive the Boy.
Okay.
This boy features on every song and it's a banger. Every verse he drops is a banger. So Olive the Boy comes in at number 6 for me. Medical is at number 7. Molly is at number 8. You know, Kiddy is at number 9. And then my Jackie is at number 10.
I don't have Stone in there.
No, if I had done a top 11, Stone Boy would have been my number 11.
Oh my God. See,
these are. So,
let me tell you.
I don't Stone. No, Stone really did well this year.
Listen, no, you also want to start with this one. You don't want to start with this one.
This is my list.
Listen.
This is my list.
Let me do the correction on your list.
Do not explain what I missed on my list for me. So I'm saying if I had done if I had done a top 11,
Stone would have been at the 11.
Stone would have been number 11. These are artists whose songs I hear often. I mean, every minute you're hearing some cover, you're hearing play on TikTok and all that. Yeah, so those are my top 10 artists for 2025. What's that?
Do you know?
Just let us hear your top 10. See, don't set me up this morning.
Jackie had to feature. Because if he brings Stone Boy, Jackie would feature. So Jackie had to be there. Because when this guy...
This is my preference.
Maybe that's his preference.
This is my preference.
You also have a top 10?
I'll give my top 10. But I just need to let him understand something that, Charlie, it's okay. Stone Boy didn't feature.
It's my list, Big Phil.
Okay.
It's fine.
It is.
Thank you, producers. Ade. I'm not getting married. Ade. Zozo. Thank you, producers.
Okay.
Who's your favorite at a number he or she's not supposed to be? We shall see here.
Actually, I'm shocked I had the GDD feature in your top 10.
Oof. Maybe it would be my top 15.
Who? RDJ.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, for me, if I'll go with my top 10.
So I'm looking at songs you hear at parties.
But I mean, you know, you hear RDJ songs at parties. Jesus Christ 2 was very prominent this year. All of that. So.
Okay, so let's say your top.
But I mean, for me, in no particular order, I'm just mentioning like the artists off the top of my head, and also as the host for the Channel One Countdown, the artists I've seen on repeat on the Channel One Countdown, I'll say deserve mentions. So. Number 1 for me is going to be his number 11.
Well, that's Stone Boy.
Yeah, Stone Boy. Okay. I think he did very well this year with the Torture EP, because for a lot of people, they felt like because he missed out on the Artist of the Year last year, they were looking forward to what he was going to do this year to actually be in the conversation for the run for Artist of the Year next year.
Okay.
And I think he did very well by dropping the Torture EP, which has been able to sustain the conversation around him into next year, which I believe he's going to earn a slot.
See the difference between a PR person and a journalist.
Okay. So you're saying he's a PR for
Yeah. That's what it's been since
we can't really speak for that though.
Yeah,
but,
anyway. So I think Stonebwoy for me. Number 2 will be Arade. I think this guy has done very, very well, especially with his album that he dropped, The Odyssey. It's been good for him as a person and him as a brand. And also it has, opened him up to the spotlight. Now, a lot of people are booking him for shows. He recently even had his own show, Nemo Live, which is also very, very good for me. So I think RDJ would be my number 2. Number 3 would be Kweku Smoke. I mean, it goes without doubt. This guy has done very, very well. I'm not the biggest Kweku Smoke fan. I only enjoy the mainstream songs, like the Kweku Jesus, Edu the Boga. Yeah, all of those songs I think were very, very good for me as well. So I think it's good that we also spotlight him. Another act that I think has had very little PR for this year, but has done very, very well. And even on the Traffic Avenue, we celebrated him a lot. Number 4 will be Fim Fim.
Oh, okay.
Fim Fim. He's done very, very well this year. I mean, to come from a producer and then get onto the spotlight to get into the arena of music and do it very, very well. I think Fim Fim also deserves, a list on my top 10. A spot on my top 10.
Top 10, okay.
Now, another act that would be my number 5, right? Would be Molly. I mean, she was a global sensation. Okay. And it goes without doubt.
Take it to the max.
I mean, yeah, Molly is on there as well. The only thing is that now we want to see more music.
Yeah.
Because I think did she drop the Baki song?
Yeah, at Afro Future.
Yeah, so it's good, that she's also going to be in the conversations as we go. Number 6 would be Kofi Kinata.
Okay.
I think Kofi Kinata did very, very well this year. With the drop of those 2 songs, Have Mercy and It Is Finished. These songs have giving him the spotlight.
I think he had a lot of gigs this
year. He had a lot of gigs. Like if you look at the major events, he was there. He was there for Situation. He went to another all-white party. He was in Kumasi. He came back to Accra. Actually, on the night of Situation, I was talking to him. So after his performance, I was working with him outside. And I'm like, I say, my blue, to play shows back to back.
I think he did one at +2-3.
Yes. Yeah. So he did Situation. The next day he was in Kumasi. And then when he returned from Kumasi, he came to do the +233.
Yeah, the made in Tadi,
the corporate edition. You get. Now, mind you, before Situation, he had done Made in Tadi on Saturday, performed on Sunday, went to Inzima to perform on, I think, Monday, rested on Tuesday, was a Situation on Wednesday.
He's cashed out.
Yeah, so Kofi Kinata has done very, very well, and he's going to be my number 6. Okay. Right, number 7. Oh,
you just have to do that for him, man. A song for me. You are playing a song for him too. Producer Vim.
Yeah, but I think number 7, and I know a lot of people are wondering why didn't I mention this guy a long time ago.
Blacko.
Blacko. I mean, see, to drop an album and for the album to literally swallow every other album that has been dropped. See, you are doing something that we need to study that.
I mean, people drop songs, they take over the spot, and then the album comes again to take over the spots. It tells you how good.
The last time somebody was doing an analysis that after Obrafo's Pemuka album, which had every song as a hit, the next album that has had every song being a hit is Blacko's album.
There's Mary album from Sarkodie as well.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That was somebody's analysis. Yeah. Oh, Charlie.
Talk of the money matter. On the phone with the dada.
Get ready for now. Like this, I want to black shirt.
Me the meeting now, we never plan. Me see cocky tryna flip to a big one, to a big one.
So that was number 7, right?
Yeah, you're number 8.
Number 8, I think Sarkodie deserves to be there.
Okay.
Number 8, Sarkodie deserves to be there. Number 9, it will interest you that I'm going to put Dope Nation there.
Dope?
Yeah.
I think Dope Nation has been on a lot of TikTok trends, and that's where they are getting their...
A lot of people have like not paid attention to them, but this year, oh my God, they've been literally everywhere with their songs.
Gigs? Did they get gigs?
Oh yeah, they did. I mean,
I've seen them on stages,
they've
especially
had a few
December,
stages to be on. So I think I'll put Dope Nation there. Number 9, will be a tight one.
No. Is it number 10?
No, number 8 was Dope Nation.
Yeah, Dope Nation. So
yeah, number 9 would be I think Kojo Black deserves a spot on my top 10.
Kojo Black?
Yeah, Kojo Black.
Okay.
XLL.
Okay. He's also a very good.
He's also done very, very well. So Kojo Black, number 9.
Boy.
And then number 10, I'm going to put Wendy Shea.
Wendy Shea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wendy Shea has also done very, very well.
That's surprising, though.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear Shatta there.
Abi the Shatawale.
Why are you explaining? Why are you explaining?
Shatawale,
we are in there. I'm in trouble. I don't put them way down in trouble. Why you sideline Shatawale?
So Shatta will be Shatawale.
I didn't hear Shatta there, and I'm sure Shatta will come after you.
But let's start.
With
the review proper.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's only right we begin with Amaarae's Coachella appearance because she's the first ever Ghanaian
to do that.
Yeah, to appear on stage, and the fact that she performed other Ghanaian songs while on the stage, to me was beautiful. Putting Ghana music out there. Look at the number of people that were in attendance. You know, singing songs from the Asaka Boys, Joey B, her songs. It was beautiful to watch. It was in the trends all over the place. You know, to me, it's one of the highlights in the entertainment sector 2025 for me.
I think when it comes to this whole Amaarae thing, people were rather trying to do negative PR. Downplay it that, because she doesn't have a lot of songs, that's why she was doing other songs. But my point is this, so what? I mean,
the artists whose songs she performed are not even complaining.
Yeah, so what? So I think people should live beyond some of these things. It doesn't help us in any way. Once she's projecting Ghana and she was not performing any Drake or Nicki Minaj but she was performing Ghanaian songs, I think that's all that deserves to be commended. So I think it's very, very good. Just that, you know, she's been in the media space for some of the not so pleasant reasons by, you know, walking off, and I think last year when she didn't perform at the TGMAs and they were not excited about it, and then this year also Taste of Culture, she had to leave and all of that. But I think people should understand that there are people who do not compromise on their quality. And we need to respect people for that. And for me, when we're going to talk about her Coachella performance, I was like, see, I need to put this out there. Let us not do, say, I had a sign here, so, you know, drop your standard. Drop your standard and let's do it. If the sound is not right and she doesn't perform, she has every right not to perform.
Exactly.
And we need to respect that. If you, as an artist, you would go on stage and perform with any other or any sort of sound, that's fine. Rema was performing in the US and we're giving him poor sound. And he told them, you cannot disrespect Afrobeats this way. If you give me such sound, I'm going to walk off stage. We were all commending him.
Even recently, Kim Promise was performing at the stadium. He had issues with his sound. He brought them out.
You get. So let's put our things right. Let's put our house in order. And then we'll get to this international act to perform. So I think it's very, very good on that side. And I mean, following that was when Black also dropped his album. The Iron Boy album that he used to pay homage. But I say he was paying homage to Abachi Dede, the original Iron Boy. And I think this album has done very, 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 very well.
The records are there.
Yeah, the records are there to say for itself. And I think already people know the album that was going to win Album of the Year. And probably...
Not probably.
Artist of the Year.
It is sealed.
Yeah, Artist of the Year. Yeah.
So, Artist of the Year?
Yeah, I mean, it goes without saying. Unless something untoward happens.
The house will have to decide.
The Academy has to decide, but even the Academy, they don't have anything to say. We've decided already. So, Charlie, Black Sherif, Iron Boy, his performances across the world, especially in US, Europe, and also his Amadisco concert.
I like the way Sherif goes about his lyrics and the way he does his song. it appeals to the international community.
Yeah.
So it's not like limited to what we are singing here, or you are limited to learn the Twi language or something. There is something in there for you that really syncs with you, because I've seen a number of foreigners even sort of doing TikTok videos with his songs and all that, and they're able to actually sing it word for word. I think it's maybe other upcoming artists could, in a way, learn from them and from him, and see how they can also be a good export.
And one thing that I think Black Sherif did on this album that people are not paying attention to, and I think artists should take it, is this. Majority of the songs, or majority of the lyrics, were in languages that people could understand, or were in a language that people could understand and sing to, which is English. Even if he was not singing English, he was singing Pidgin. So people could relate and people could sing along. So anybody in the world could catch on to it and then run with it. That's what the Nigerians are doing. So it's good. We are singing in Twi. It's awesome. It's our language. We respect that and all of that. But see, if we want to break the international market and break it fast,
you sing in a language that
they can relate to, and then they'll run with it. So I think this album is top notch, and your favorite song on the album?
Top of the Morning.
You can pick one.
What was just played, right?
Yeah, you can pick one.
It keeps changing.
For me, it was Top of the Morning. Then went to Small B. Then went to Sacrifice. Then went to Eye Open.
It keeps changing.
Then it went to One. So I and my father are one.
And then I think one other beautiful thing that happened to our entertainment and creative art space this year was the launch of the Black Star Experience in May.
But you know, the president owes us a catwalk. He promised, but he has not delivered the years.
I'm sure he'll do that next year. I was really anticipating him walking on the runway.
He promised that.
But it didn't happen. His Excellency.
Good morning, though. You promised that.
He's been having a lot of fun this December.
His
Excellency.
Guy President. Come on.
Chatawalo says smiling mafia.
I beg you. Oh, it's you that we're doing that.
Anyway,
so the launch of the Black Star Experience, I think it got people talking about Ghana. I mean, the anticipation was high because the launch was grand, and the kind of things the president said. I mean, he asked that people like Ejako Nimo be honored before, leaving the earth. I mean, he also mentioned that we needed to honor a few of our veteran Kumawood movie actors and all that. To me, it was beautiful. And I've seen the Ghana Tourism Authority honor people like Ejako Nimo, other veteran Kumawood actors at events and shows I've been to. To me, it's really beautiful.
Very important.
These are old people who, whether we like it or not, may leave us very soon. It's only right we honor them now that they are alive. And to me, it got people talking about Ghana. It got people's eyes fixated on Ghana. I think that is what has helped people, in coming into the country this December.
I think it's good. The Black Star Experience is a step in the right direction. Just that I think the start of it, they tried to...
It was slow.
Yeah, and then also undermining what the previous government has done. Government is a continuous, so whatever the previous government has done, we should have been able to just continue with it, and then we'll just explode it. But because now, people are now drawing numbers. A lot of people didn't come to Ghana this year. We didn't see a lot of celebrities in Ghana like we used to see in previous years and all of that.
No, but this year I think it's been good, fairly good.
No, but you see, we are saying what? Fairly good. But then as compared to last year, as compared to last 2 years, as compared to last 3 years, do you get? There's a blueprint that we can compare to and say, this year it's been okay. We were seeing a bigger version or a better version of what happened in the previous years, but this year has been like, okay, people still came around and all of that, but did we see like the stars like we used to? I think we saw this guy used to come literally every year, Boris. Boris used to come every year. We saw Gabriella Union, we saw Dwayne Wade, we saw all of these people in the previous years. This year, who can we say is like that top American star that we saw this year? We fairly saw people. And also, I think some of the statements from some government officials needs to be checked. Do you get? I think that whole statement about I don't want dirty associated with Ghana's December and everything. You know.
Yesterday, Papa was actually schooling me on how the term dirty December came about. So apparently it belongs to the Nigerians.
Yeah.
It's
a
the
Nigerian
pidgin
thing.
spelling for dirty.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was orchestrated by Mr. Easy. You know, and you know how Ghana and Nigeria we are.
Yeah.
If our sister nation is doing something, we'd want to tap in. If you're also doing something, they would want to tap in. So I think that was what blew up the hype.
It was,
around
and also Dirty December actually was anchored on Dirty Rave. Because the rave got like so massive that everybody was talking about it. And then when Afro Nation also came in, it was like, oh, then the December there is sport. You get, and then we actually also jumped onto the whole Dirty December thing, which I think it's not that bad. It doesn't mean people are coming to do dirty things. People are just here to have fun. But it's like, hey, no holds barred. We are going all out. We are not partying on end and all of that. I think that's how we should look at it, not necessarily coining that negative connotation for it.
So after the Black Star experience, what next?
Yeah, the Met Gala.
Yeah,
the Met Gala,
was also
which
big
celebrated Black
in the news,
experience, and it was huge.
The theme was Black Than Days.
Yeah,
if I remember.
And
then you know how Ghanaians are. They didn't see Ghanaian celebrities there, so they began bashing our Ghanaian stars. You know, it was here we started, and I was like, do you know what it takes to fund yourself to Met Gala, and what is the assurance that you are going to get?
Whoever is taking you there,
return on investment
is going to get possible return on investment.
Most of these Nigerians you saw there, they are on big record labels. Most of our artists, they fund themselves with whatever they do. So sometimes we should learn to tone down on the pressure and the bashing.
Yeah. But there was also an argument that this year we've seen a lot of Nigerians coming to Ghana to perform. We've not seen a lot of Ghanaians moving to their side to perform anyway.
I think we need to understand our environment and our ecosystem, right? Nigeria is a very big country. Do you understand? So for you to break into the Nigerian music scene,
it's not easy.
You must work extremely hard.
Wow.
Extremely hard. Do you understand? See, Nigerians are a group of people that if they don't like you, they won't listen to you.
And they have structures in place that project their own compared to people from other jurisdictions.
Wow.
That is a culture there.
So you have to you have to work extremely hard. And even if there's a word beyond extremely,
which artist in Ghana do you say that the Nigerians have accepted from Ghana? Yeah.
Shatawale.
Shatawale they've accepted. Black Sheriff they've accepted. Stonebwoy a bit. Sarkodie because of the
rap music.
Yeah, the rap beef with MI and Vector and all of those things. So it's like they try to compare Sarkodie, MI to Sarkodie and all of that. Even that, they will tell you Sarkodie is the greatest in Africa, but he cannot rap again. He cannot go against MI. They will agree Sarkodie is the greatest in Africa, no, but against MI, Sarkodie will lose. So
that is our protection.
Their mindset is different. Anyway, so see, we can break into Lagos, but we cannot break into Nigeria.
Wow. And also, I think that the Nigerians coming into Ghana, we shouldn't look at it as a benefit to the Nigerians alone. Because mind you, where are they coming to? It's Ghana.
Yeah.
Where are they drawing people to? It's Ghana.
It's Ghana.
So one way or the other, we are benefiting from it. Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about Kimpaluta, DL, Agadezi.
Yeah. Top.
This three version there is like
Charlie, don't go wait for me for the guy there.
But see, me I always say it, and there's a saying that pride goes before a fall.
Yeah.
I think this should be a year of learning for Kimpaluta. And I'm saying this because I think recently I was on radio and I was asking, hey, so
but
where
he's released the latest though.
Yeah.
But he's released the latest. Where is it?
Oh, the point I've seen it in the trends, but
but you see, it will be in the trends because it's new music. Everybody will play it.
You know,
but after
are so
a week,
big on cancel culture.
Yeah.
You think he was? Let me put it this way: he was proud,
he got ahead of himself.
He was just being somebody who can express himself.
So here's what I think: every occupation has its ethics. You know, imagine as a journalist, you are interviewing someone, he insults you on air. He or she insults you and then you decide to clap back. Had it been outside your working space, that's fine, because you're human first before a musician. But while you are performing on stage, everyone is watching. A woman insults you, you decide to insult back. using an uncouth word.
I'm told his fan base mostly women.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, this thing that happened, at the end of the day, nobody saw the woman insulting you. Nobody even knows the woman.
Yeah.
You are the celebrity there.
He said the woman was looking at him some way, like asking,
Yeah,
why are you
according to him, the
staring at me
woman
like
kept on insulting him until she said one thing that triggered him.
Yeah, but you see, at the end of the day, nobody knows the woman. You are the one that everybody is talking about, right?
You are the one that has a
So
reputation.
you need to control your,
And
your,
you see,
your
you need to
temper.
protect your reputation.
Yeah.
Now this year, after what, Apeke, which other song did he drop that people jumped onto? He dropped a few other songs.
Sisifia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
after Apeke, Sisifia and all of those ones, nobody was even paying attention to him again. Now yesterday he was organizing a concert to, he's now going around media houses trying to, reclaim his...
And people close to him allegedly say, he stepped on a lot of toes.
Oh, of course, down there, it's...
he stepped on so many toes.
Down there, I can even tell you in confidence. Yeah, because even when, when the song's picked and everything, like he now got to a point and say, Charlie Nansen put them in tip, me test as to be behind them. Do you get, like, you are flying everywhere.
The fame got to his head?
I think so. I mean, it goes, I think so. I think he didn't expect, because he's been in the game for so long.
Underground for 15 years.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And then
so that's Kim Paluta.
Yeah. And then DL.
DL.
But before DL passed, we also lost Dada KD.
Yeah, Dada
But
KD.
even before we lost Dada KD, we lost Maoli Semevo.
Oh, sorry.
So we want to say, may their souls rest in perfect peace.
Yeah.
These are people in the creative industry that have held
Paved
it
the
down.
way, yeah.
They paved the way, so we want to say, may their souls rest in perfect peace. But it looks like Maoli Semevo was laid to rest peacefully. Dada KD was laid to rest peacefully. But
DL.
it came with its own controversy.
I'm hearing there's going to be another funeral.
Yeah, people are calling for
My days.
another funeral, this one with the state involved, so they'll be able to give him a befitting burial and all of that. See, I think we were all sad DL died, but nobody expected it to be this murky. It got too murky.
But I think the year has been quite sad.
Yeah.
Agradisi, I'm not seeing her videos again.
I think it's good. There's some sanity in the system. Like
Agree.
everybody's now calm, you can think and you'll be able to do
why
all
did
things
this to
and all that.
Agradisi?
So Agradisi,
And it will serve as a warning to others who
Yeah.
also do the things she used to do.
who also misbehave and
So
all
you
of
to
that.
keep on misbehaving like that.
But see, we cannot go without talking about Ananzo.
Yeah.
What's
See,
up with that?
Yeah.
Ananzo, I think he's the breakthrough
From Washington Bay. From Washington Bay.
Bay to singing songs to
Now,
getting $5,000.
I think
from
he's not
Davido.
moving around with the video. When the video came
He
together,
did perform with Davido.
The video.
Charlie.
On stage, Dirty Rave. They were on
That's
stage
grace.
together.
Yeah.
That's
When I
grace.
interviewed him, he told me he wasn't going to stop the Washington Bay joke.
I don't think he has stopped.
He has stopped.
He has
stopped.
I think he should open the
He has
washing
stopped.
bay himself and manage the washing bay, and that should be a motivation
That's
to
not a bad
others.
idea.
And he can also go there and do the washing himself.
That's not a bad
And
idea.
that could be like where he started from. I'm sure he's going to do some
But
breakthroughs
we
soon.
cannot go without talking about Yoko. What's a good body to your brother? Good morning,
we can't go without talking about
it's okay.
Shut up, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much, Akwakum Saying, and thank you, Jeffrey Fifi. And I want to say prosperous New Year to the two of you.
Yeah.
We meet in 2026.
Yeah.
And it's been an amazing year for...
See, I have so much money to sustain me for the rest of the year, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we have more for you on Breakfast Daily on Channel 1 TV. Stay with us.
Unbelievable. Said you have a city and the Amama Kai or baby and home fair. Wow! Hello, Miss World.
Hello, Ajimara.
Now I hear now what to say.
Me who yo, madam for be ho e wakase. Me ne ye nneema do so.
Me nya na nka me wogana. Nanso me to, me na wiase na ma be pie electronic shop bi a kire se. Said you have a city no. Na ohunfo nyini ene hwa wo mani so say. Me ba better gold, diamond, jewels, nickels, hotels, blankets, everything. I'm a job.
Shimmer of international waters. Hey,
wow.
Obwa, onya bochire bia.
Obwa wani breno.
Yenkwa na no bochire.
Ha! Ita brocha nani?
Sister, Electroland Ghana Limited showroom for Krani. Kasi Kumase, Omo when you say Samsung, TCL, Media, and a NASCO product. I don't know when you have Omo on me able to say Kaswa, Ashamai, Makasim, Tamale, Sprinters, Coca-Cola.
It's me and Kabati Chajuma Kutu, the Aswami say bound.
Me private jet no kwa. Ebe see me and me ba. Let's bygone be bygone. Hey, a new man mo pese mo yi no ha bia. Munyi
yo yebeyi.
Electroland Ghana, home of electronics and affordable luxury.
This Christmas, let the road you travel lead you to a place where comfort meets magic. Welcome to Peduasi Valley Resort, where the ultimate Christmas experience awaits. Indulge in a relaxing massage at our luxurious lavender spa, or revitalize yourself with a refreshing workout at our fitness center. We promise the most rejuvenating Christmas ever. Savor Sumpter's continental and local breakfast options to begin your day right. Our lunch and dinner buffet with the live band music offer the finest Christmas delicacies to make your festive season unforgettable. Don't miss our special Super Soul night and DJ night with friends. Ready for some adventure? Explore our zoo and playground where fun knows no bounds. When it's time to wind down, take advantage of our special room packages available exclusively this festive season. For reservations, call 0540-125-555 or 0540-125-554. Peduasi Valley Resort. Live life.
Hello, my dear friend. I am happy to invite you to our 31st December night Jesus Encounter service. It's going to be a night filled with the presence of God, the power of God, and the grace of God. Jesus said that without me you can do nothing, but with God all things are possible. It means that when we do without God, we will be frustrated. But on the 31st, if we encounter the presence of God and we allow God to lead us into the new year, we will move into great possibilities, mighty and wonderful things in the new year 2026. I am inviting you, especially together with your family and your friends. The place to be is the Camp Elim Main Auditorium, North Legon. The presence of God is going to be strong and powerful. Come with your family. Let us move over into 2026. 054 054 7000. See you here. 10 years of unforgettable memories, breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships. And this March, we're turning it all the way up from the 1st to the 8th of March 2026. Get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the Eastern region, cruise into the Northern and Upper East regions, vibe through the Western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks, and friendships and memories that will outlive the journey. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary. You cannot miss it. Watch out for details soon.
Grateful that you stayed with us here on Breakfast Daily on Channel 1 TV. It's an interesting one, and we've been saying that it's the last day of the year. And I have a guest in studio. Well, I see a guest or somebody who has been here for a very long time. Kweku David, you know him. Kweku David. How are you, my brother?
It's good, it's good.
So, Kweku David is in studio. He was supposed to be here, but he was doing his own thing.
But some important is...
How are you doing?
I'm good.
2025. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
How's it been for you?
Ups and downs, but I like to always go to the summary of it. The summary of it has been a good year. Yeah, the summary of it has been a good year. Yeah,
we had some calls this morning, and a number of people said, yeah, it's been a good year. There were some challenges and all that, and they're hoping that 2026 is going to be a better version of 2025. Anyway, we'll talk about it, but I'm sure we have some other conversation.
Yes, definitely.
On the show this morning.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to be talking, the way the year has gone, there are so many things that we've dealt with, as far as children are concerned. That we had conversations earlier in the year, streetism, the children on the streets, issues with kids and all that. And then we've had also cases of violence against children, some children being burnt by their own parents. And sometimes when you see it, you're asking yourself, I mean, why are these things happening? Anyway, we're going to get into a conversation this morning. Protecting our children, safety, awareness, and responsibility is the theme that we have this morning. And to help us to get into that conversation, we have Dr. Hilda Mantibia Boy. She's a pediatrician and with the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. She's the president of the Pediatric Society of Ghana, as well as Terence Ade Adams. He is a police officer with the Ghana Police Service, the CID unit, actually specifically the Child Protection Digital Forensic Lab and Cyber Crime Unit. Okay. Gentlemen and lady, you are welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
You're fine.
you good?
Yeah. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we say, Afro-Shapa. Right. So talk to us about this whole issue. I mean, you have been working with children as far as, I guess maybe your school days, in terms of medical practice and everything else. Child protection, the safety of kids. What do we want to look at today?
All right, so we want to look at what it means when we say a child is protected and look at bits of child abuse, what constitutes abuse and why do we need to protect children. We will also want our viewers to be able to pick up signs that a child is being abused and look at what can be done when these children are being abused, but most importantly, focus on prevention or protecting these children so that they don't end up being abused.
Right. Well, I mean, get us right into it. I mean, if we talk about the issue of safety of children in Ghana, I'm sure Mr. Adams will have a good perspective on that as far as the incidents and how often or prevalent this situation is. What does it look like from the police's point of view?
Yeah, thank you very much, and official power once again to you and the viewers. I believe everyone knows the mandate of the police is actually to protect lives and property. And then as part of it, we all know the evolving nature of crimes when it comes to the internet and what have you. We notice even our various activities and what we do has evolved. We've now moved learning, entertainment and other stuff to the internet as it stands. And so has crime also moved there. So there's been a bit of change in how crime is perceived these days. Most of the crimes have been committed on the internet. And then kids, unlike in the previous years where we tell kids, beware of strangers, we're actually looking at the physical awareness aspect of it. But this time, strangers are on their phones. So whilst we are looking at telling children not to look out there for dangers, we forget to actually warn them on their devices and other aspects. So that's where the crime has actually shifted to, which is something I think parents, and not just parents, but guardians and teachers have to also look at, basically.
Wow, this is interesting. Dr. Boy, what are some of the cases you've been recording? You're a pediatrician, so you've been dealing with children and all this. Some of the things that they've been telling you or you've been recording at a facility, okay, fine, this is what has happened and the child's rights has been abused, or there's this protection that's given to the child and all that.
Majority of the cases or children that we see tend to be from sexual abuse. Yes, because the other forms, like the neglect, like the physical abuse, like the emotional abuse, often go unnoticed and often are also to a large extent normalized. So people do not even see it as a problem to report or to seek attention for the child for this. But once there is some sexual violence, let's say the child has been defiled or raped, or there has been some, a man or an older adolescent or somebody sexually abusing this child, then they will bring the child in. But the other ones, in many homes, children are beaten mercilessly on a daily basis. In many homes, there is neglect where it doesn't even matter whether the parents are affluent or very poor. Children are being neglected. Their needs are being neglected. Some are not getting the food that they need to get. They are not getting the shelter that they need, even the supervision that they need. People are insulting children all the time. You are good for nothing. You are useless. Wabondodo.
Oh, you get to hear all that?
Yes, so all these are forms of abuse. But as I was trying to explain earlier, because these have been normalized, they hardly come to hospital unless like it's really extreme. But they are all forms of abuse that people need to be aware of. Because if you have a child who is living with you or under your roof, you, the parent or the caregiver, you are the one supposed to make the child comfortable, ensure that the environment is safe for the child. But most importantly, in your communication with the child needs to have that respect, that self-esteem, that confidence built. But if you are constantly shouting at the child, insulting the child, telling the child things that make him or her feel as if they are useless, they are nothing, they amount to nothing, then you are actually killing the child. Even though you are not using a knife to stab their hearts or exsanguinate them, you are killing the child, because they need that self-confidence. They need to have a positive image of themselves to be able to grow. So majority are the cases of sexual abuse, which we do see almost now about 10 a month in the facility where I work in. And that said, we know that many cases, for every one that we see, there are several others who will not even come into hospital because of the stigma, because of the fear, and even for the children themselves. When it happens, they find it very difficult to open up to their parents or caregivers. And then many of these perpetrators will also say that if you report, your mother will die, your father will die, I'll kill them, so they intimidate them and put a lot of fear in them. Sometimes they also make it look like the children are the bad children when they are abused. Why we are collaborating, you're a bad child, that is why they've done that to you. So the children become very afraid and find it very difficult to report. Hence the need for us to be able to spot some of these signs and then act on it when we see them.
I would like to know how the reporting is done and who actually leads these children as in to report and all that. But let me hear from you, Terence. What really does the law say about child protection?
I believe we are all privy to the Cybersecurity Act 1038, which from section 39 up to 41 is actually geared towards child protection and then what constitutes a crime in relation to children. But then looking at the crimes we've recorded at our institution, basically it's most of what Dr. Hida has stated, with the vibe of more of the cyber aspect of it. So yes, you get the cyber bullying, you get the sextortion, which is the sexual exploitation aspect as well. But the basis of all this is actually the grooming aspect, which is a part which is not really looked at, the grooming. And then you find...
As in people grooming a child over time?
Over time, yes.
Okay.
Yes. They usually will pretend to be adults and then gain the trust of these kids over the internet, over the gaming console. So now you have games like the Roblox and Minecraft, the PlayStation, which has the feature for IM or instant messaging feature. And then with that, these perpetrators are able to communicate with these kids and then get to groom them over a long period of time, gain their trust, and then either sexually exploit them or recruit them for any other thing, from terrorism to labor exploitation and other aspects.
What's the worst sort of case you've come across?
As recent as just about 2 months ago, where a male... So this is the thing. When we talk about grooming, usually the attention is shifted to grooming for sexual exploitation. But this, it has actually gone beyond that. Male boys are groomed into believing there's a good life somewhere where you can get a whole lot of money, the most beautiful cars, and which obviously will bring the girls and what have you. They get to convince these young ones. A recent one was a 16-year-old who was groomed over about 3 months, and then made to travel to Nigeria, and then obviously got kidnapped in a way, and then was made to work and as a cybercrime, what do you call it, person, and then was defrauding people over the internet. So these are some of the cases, and we've recorded lots of people coming into Ghana through those kind of grooming aspect as well. So the same way we are recording Nigerians being brought into Ghana and then exploited labor-wise, it's the same thing. We can have our case sent over different countries through this grooming aspect. So the grooming aspect is the basis of it all, either for sexual exploitation for the girls, obviously, and then for the guys for labor, and then if you end up being in some other countries where body parts can be used for quote-unquote stuff, you get kidnapped there, and then so yes, it's really a thing. So it has gone beyond we just looking at the physical aspects as well, beware of the dangers of the stranger and what have you. Now it has transcended to the cyber aspect, where they get groomed. You meet strangers over the internet. They pretend to be adults, not your age mates. They pretend to be kids, not people who are above your age, and then you gain their trust. You end up sending videos or pictures of yourself for the girls, and then with that you get blackmailed, which is another crime, or you get groomed, you get recruited to somewhere else, and then you are either in danger of your own health or in danger of being exploited labor-wise.
Dr. Boy, talk to us, because I know you've been on a campaign, you know, to try and bring more awareness to it. How has that been going? What have you been doing?
We have done training for healthcare professionals, where we actually even opened it up for the general public to join. We have had a few media interviews like this, and education within facilities on child protection. We also sent a few flyers out, and basically to raise the awareness. As Pediatric Society of Ghana, we work with the Ministry of Gender as well, and we work with schools as well. And so in the future, the plan is to continue to work and help to see how best the laws can be enforced, because the laws are there, but most of the time is the enforcement which is the problem. The issue of the police forms or the medical forms, when the children are brought into hospital for the examination and reporting, is also a problem, because there is money to be paid, and that becomes a barrier for some people. Again, the issue of settling issues at home instead of pursuing it in the legal system is also a problem. Once you do the medical report for them, they just go and use it to collect money from whoever the perpetrator was, and it ends it. The child does not end up getting the psychological help they need and all the support that they need to recover. So that's also an area we need to look at. The issue of shelters for these children. I mean, if a child is abused and the abuser is maybe the stepfather or the mother of this child, ideally this child should be moved away from that environment where the abuse is taking place. And so the shelters become very important. Unfortunately, as a country, we do not have enough. We do have some shelters, but we don't have enough. So those are all some of the areas that we continue to advocate for an improvement in. But most importantly, we want all parents, all caregivers to ensure that they are the ones putting strategies in place so that their children are not abused, providing for the children, not sending them out into selling, doing all sorts of, some of the cases that we see are really terrible, and it's difficult.
Describe some for us.
Yeah. And which people really lead the children to report these issues?
Okay.
And you get to know.
Okay, so we have seen some where a child about 2 years, 3-year-old, whose father and mother are separated, so they are sort of co-parenting in a way, and the father starts sexually abusing this 3-year-old.
The 3-year-old?
Yes, when the child goes on visitation to the father's end.
A father?
Yes, a father. Sometimes when there's separation, divorce, to get back at the woman, because they know that the woman loves her child,
but he doesn't love the child.
I mean, seriously. It's doing child protection work. Honestly, it can take a lot. You see siblings where one is being abused by maybe a cousin. They also start doing things, you know, where people will go, maybe had a sleepover, family event, and all sorts of things happen. The driver abusing the child in the home. I mean, the driver, the parent's driver, the house help abusing the child, male children. So again, we have seen male children being abused. We have seen females being abused. So that myth that it's only the girls who are abused is not true. Boys are also abused many times. And when you talk about even sexual abuse, it's not just the maybe sexual penetration or so, whether it is brushing or licking or whatever, all those, even making the child watch certain pornographic material or act in a certain way, fondle the woman's breast, all those constitute part of abuse. And male children are being sodomized within the community. Some adolescents are being sodomized within the community by neighbors, by people who are known and often trusted, and with the grooming that he spoke about. So for the grooming, aside the online one, in person, if you have, let's say, an uncle who comes to the house, is always buying things for the child. You know, you can see that he loves the child, he cares for the child. Sometimes once they earn the trust of the child, then they strike. When you lose guard, then they strike. So we encourage that parents are not too trusting of these uncles, these drivers, these nannies, these friends who come to the home, because some of them have very bad intentions or attitudes. And if you are a human being and you are not disciplined, no matter who you are, you cannot be trusted, especially around children. And for some, there have been infants who have been abused. That's children under 1 year who are being abused. So it is not really about the person looks sexy or looks good.
So help me understand, and I don't know if your studies will, afford you some of the insights, but what is attractive about a 1-year-old for somebody to want to sexually?
What do you want to
Pedophiles, pedophiles are, maybe science can explain that, but then from law enforcement aspects, criminals do not have any excuse to commit crime. Yeah, they commit crime for various reasons.
Do you attach mental health to this?
maybe
To
the
an
scientists
extent.
could say that.
Yes, to an extent.
The scientists could say that.
Yeah.
It's really, and for some of us who have been privy to most of these cases, especially as a digital forensic analyst and a cybercrime investigator, we do not just look at the physical aspect of it. Okay, we also go to the media aspect of it, your online conversation and other aspects, and you see uncles having naked videos of their nieces, and you go like, what do you need this part for? Okay, fine, you are the uncle, but then so you can just imagine, and you see some pictures, images on devices, and you see how traumatized you are.
Yeah.
You go like, how is this even a thing for somebody to even want to engage in? Out of all the women, grown-ups around, why kids? So that's how much it can go.
And the cases we are recording, is it on the ascendancy or is it declining?
For the police, I think there's more awareness. So unlike previously where the reporting is very limited, very few, now there's more reporting, so you kind of see more of it ascending. And we for the Ghana Police, we've been able to partner with NECMEC. NECMEC is an international body who look into exploitation of children and what have you. So most of the reports we receive at the CID is through NECMEC, which is a portal where all this Facebook, social media platform, you can easily, by just tapping on the report button, sends a trigger to NECMEC and then they report. So the mode of reporting where it's used to be very, very tedious, you have to go to a police station, report and everything, it's now simplified by you just...
So are we getting more cases?
So we are getting more cases because of that. And with the use of AI, most people will say AI is evil and all those things, but then for law enforcement it's helping because with that, platforms like Facebook have this AI embedded in them where they are able to pick these traces of keywords and then they trigger it as a crime. And then we have to look at it, a huge amount of cases, and we have to filter out, okay, this is just a false alarm, and then we filter it out. And then, so yes, to answer your question, yes, it's ascending, but then mostly because there are systems in place to make reporting very much easier.
Dr. Well, I wanted to find out who leads these children to report?
All right.
Like
so,
from where is it?
Okay. It's usually the parents, and because for Korle Bu Teaching Hospital, because we are a referral center, they may have gone somewhere else and they get a referral to come there. But it's often the parents who will hold the hands of their children and send them for assessment and then to fill their police form. Sometimes they show up at the police station first and the police will give them the report form, the medical report to bring to hospital. But I must say that it's very important that they bring the children to the hospital for us to assess, because sometimes they may see just the physical harm or not even see any physical harm, but there may be emotional harm to the child. Often there is emotional harm to the child, and we need to address that as well. Then also to say that if you have a child who is bubbly, who suddenly becomes withdrawn, or who was doing very well in school, all of a sudden the child is not doing well. Used to go out to play with friends, now doesn't want to go anymore to play, or is suddenly being very disrespectful to an adult. You know, those may be signs that the child is being abused, and maybe by that person that he or she is being disrespectful to. Again, for some children, maybe the child became dry at night, would sleep and not urinate on him or herself. All of a sudden, if this child starts urinating, bedwetting again, it may also be a sign that the child is being abused somehow, and we will need to take a look at it. So in terms of the management, we will assess the child, take the history, examine the child, look at the vagina, the anus and all that, and record our findings, do the lab test for HIV and the other hepatitis also, and also a urine test, find an infection. If there's pregnant, we will check for all that. Also depends on how soon after the incident, because there are some who report immediately and some who it may take 6 months or even a year before they come to report. So depending on what state the child comes in or the time the child comes in, we'll do all that assessment and then get the clinical psychologist to also fill the form and follow up with the police as well, so that the perpetrators are hopefully brought to book. So this is unfortunately more common, and like I said, for everyone that reports, there are several others who do not report. Yes. And the damage that it causes to them continues even into their adulthood. Could cause them to have depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, have problems with their relationships, with their families, and how they handle others.
What are some of the worst experiences you've had? Just give us one.
So one of the others, I mentioned some recent, not too long ago, but there was another one. There was a child or 2 children who were being sodomized and were referred to us to see. And there was also another one who, she had very bad tests and had to have surgery, vaginal test, and had to have surgery for that. Wow. Yes, and I must say that every one of them, especially where there's penetration, is very traumatizing, because for those ones you will see the physical signs, and the children often will struggle a bit more than where there hasn't been any sort of penetration or any physical harm to the child. But that notwithstanding, every one of them and the stories that accompany are disheartening. And
I know of the Ransford case, the coach issue that really happened recently at Amasaman, that has really taken, and people are asking for justice for Ransford. But you being the law enforcement agency, how do you go after these individuals? One, what really are the sanctions that must be meted out to the perpetrators, and how can parents come into this fray and protect their children?
This reminds me of something that happened some few months ago, where a colleague was like, Terence, I know you're a policeman. Okay, so it was like, you are going to direct traffic. He said something in relation to me directing traffic. And I was like, okay, for the fact that I'm a police officer, doesn't necessarily mean I will be, okay. So he was like, oh, you'll be on the road tomorrow or something like that. So I was like, for the fact that a police officer doesn't necessarily mean I'll be there. To be more specific, the police is actually an institution which comprises of different sectors and sections and what have you. For the Digital Forensic Lab, we provide more of a supporting service to the investigators. In other words, there are units that do handle every aspect of this. So from the reporting aspect, there's a unit that takes in reports. There's a unit that takes in the investigation of the case. When, depending on how the case goes, if it started from online, the cybercrime units, which is where the Digital Forensic Lab is situated, also come in and then provide support. So as to how we go about the case, it depends on how the case was committed or the offense was committed. If it was online, the cybercrime unit starts the case. If it's physical and then the case was committed, knowing who the person is, the DOVSU, Domestic Victim Support Unit, Violence Victim Support Unit, comes in and then take the case. Where maybe devices are seized and then we have to examine, the Digital Forensic Lab also come in. As to what kind of sanctions are meted out to them, it depends on what the crime is and how it's committed, and then we'll consult acts. There are lots of acts that the law enforcement or the police, which is the primary law enforcement institution, will go after. If it's more of the online one, the Cyber Security Act 1038 will be invoked, and then we'll look at it from that angle. So it depends on what the offender did, how he did it, and then we'll But as to how we get them, we use all the tools we have in the police force or in the police service, and then our sister agencies, security agencies can also be consulted. The TECOs, for instance, can also be consulted when we need information from there. And then we'll get a suspect or perpetrators.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doc, interesting. You want to wrap it up for us? Just a last couple of words, just to tie it all up for us.
Okay.
You said listen, protect, act.
Yes.
That's your theme.
Yes. So, just to let everybody know that children are precious. They are precious to families, but they are also precious to the country. And wherever there are children, the adults, especially around the caregivers, have a responsibility to ensure that these children are safe and are not exposed to physical harm, sexual harm, or mental harm. So we, as adults, need to do everything that we can to protect these children. At the same time, we need to be aware that not every friendly adult is safe around children. It doesn't matter whether this person is a politician, this person is very rich, is a pastor or imam or whoever it is. I mean, perpetrators come in different shapes, forms and sizes. So we need to be very alert as parents so that we can protect these children. And if for any reason you notice any changes in your child, anything that makes you uncomfortable, do not hesitate to see a doctor or report to the doctor for the appropriate assessment to be done. And if abuse is found, allow the system to work so that the perpetrators can be brought to book. Because if we settle these at home, we continue to settle it at home, it emboldens the perpetrators or those who cause harm, at the same time causes more damage to our children. So let's all do everything that we can to ensure that children everywhere are safe here in Ghana.
Oh, thank you. That's interesting. Thank you so much for this insight. We would wish that we had a longer period to talk about this, because I'm interested in a number of things that I want to find out, but we will definitely bring you back again for us to talk about this. Thank you so much, Dr. Hilda Mantebia-Boy, who is a pediatrician at the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital and also president of the Pediatric Society of Ghana, and also Terence Ade Adams, who is Child Protection Digital Forensic Lab and with the crime unit at the CID headquarters, Ghana Police Service. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We are grateful for your time. But quickly, we would have to continue the show. We are taking you to the Volta region, specifically in Ho, which is an area that ordinarily we all see it to be a very serene environment. But filth, the sanitation situation there is getting worse. Our correspondent, Desmond Selassie Ago, filed this report. Let's watch the report. After we have conversations on that.
Once celebrated as one of the cleanest cities in Ghana, is gradually losing its iconic tag as the proud heartbeat of cleanliness in the Volta region. In recent years, the city has been battling a growing menace, the inappropriate disposal of waste into gutters, a practice that now threatens public health, environmental safety, and the beauty Ho has long been known for. What used to be free-flowing drains have become stagnant channels of filth. Plastic bottles, food wrappers, polythene bags, and household waste dumped carelessly by residents have choked several gutters across major communities, leaving them stinking and unsightly. Areas that once prided themselves on the cleanliness now grapple with foul odors that linger from morning to night. With the rainy season now behind, the situation has worsened. The floodwaters that used to push some of the waste along have subsided, leaving behind piles of dirt firmly stuck in the gutters. Many of the drains have essentially become stagnant waste reservoirs, trapping debris that continue to rot in the scorching dry season heat. Prince Yao Amevi, a waste management analyst, says the rampant disposal of waste in gutters needs an attitudinal change. According to him, proper education must be given to citizens to ensure they dispose waste properly.
That's mainly as a result of rubbish entering the main drains. And many a times, people intentionally come dump garbage in the gutters. I remember the last time we were cleaning, someone said that he prays that those living around the gutters will not come and dump refuse into the drains. And so it's an attitudinal problem. And until we change that attitude, no matter how much we clean, the drains will still get choked.
Beyond human behavior, the city's infrastructure is also struggling. Most of Ho's drainage systems were designed decades ago and have now outlived their usefulness. The increasing population, coupled with rapid urbanization, has overburdened these old, narrow drains, which can no longer cope with the volume of liquid and solid waste they receive. In some areas, the drains are too small for the current population size, forcing water and waste to spill over onto roads and walkways. A clean air advocate, Elvis Bomasa, says city authorities must take concrete measures to solve the drainage challenges and expand them across the municipality.
These gutters were constructed some years back with a certain limited number of population. Now population is increasing, and a lot of waste is being generated, especially solid and all other kinds of waste. I think the city authorities really need to take this action seriously and begin to deseal and then also put in place plans so that we can expand the drainage system within the city to ensure that the drains are cleared as soon as possible, that solid and liquid waste passes through it and it is dry all the time so that it's not stinking and that's leading to the pollution of the environment. So these are some of the things I think we need to do to keep that spot we have as the oxygen city.
City authorities have repeatedly appealed to residents to change their waste disposal habits, but the challenge persists. Environmental health officers warn that if the trend continues unchecked, Ho risks losing its reputation permanently and worse, exposing residents to outbreak of sanitation-related diseases. Some assembly members in the Ho municipality are, however, calling for a combined approach of enforcement of sanitation bylaws, expansion of the drainage system, and intensified public education to remind residents of the legacy of cleanliness the city once guarded so closely.
We should ensure that we adhere to the polluter pay principle, where when you buy a produce or a particular product and then it becomes a refuse, we should be willing to pay for the refuse we produce. So people who take their refuses to the various dumping sites, I mean the public dumping sites, should be extra willing to pay. Those who do not engage the public dumping sites and they have household things should also ensure they pay. And when we call for communal labor, where we clean our streets, seal the gutters, sweep the streets and all that, we are only advocating and pleading to their conscience that they should ensure they join in that cause so that we can have a clean environment and maintain the catchy word that we have for the municipality by name Oxygen City. Like I mentioned earlier, we don't want to be gasping for air in the Oxygen City, so our various citizenry within the municipality should ensure that we all champion the cause towards a good sanitation.
Meanwhile, residents say the incidence of flood is high due to the choked gutters. They want city authorities to empower waste management agencies with resources to help reduce the waste products in the municipality.
What we should do now is to ensure that we educate people on how to keep clean environment. So what Maoleme movement is doing currently is that we don't just come to environment and clean and go. We ensure that we engage the assembly member, we organize the whole community for us, we talk to them, get a sanitation ambassador, a sanitation champion from the environment who ensures that even when we go, we won't return to come clean again for them. They will take up the cleaning and ensure that no one even dumps refuse around Afazaki.
Whatever possible we can do to find some punitive actions for people who behave in such manners would help.
MC for the whole municipality, Stephen Adom, says the assembly is working to improve the waste disposal issues in the city. According to him, the assembly will lend support to waste management groups to help in keeping the city clean.
The gutters that are choked have been choked for quite some time now, for a very long time now. So what we're doing is that we are engaging some officers to do it on contract basis. Moreover, we have some youth, the Molemen group that is going on. These guys are wonderful. They are just going around, silting all choked gutters. That's what they are doing. And I'm planning to support them, to encourage them so that they can do more to keep our gutters very clean.
The MC also noted that punitive measures will be taken against persons who flout bylaws on waste disposal regulations.
Discriminatingly throw away rubbish. What we're trying to do is that we want to engage more of our hygiene students that are coming out from school so that we will deploy them to the various communities. If they realize that you are indisciplined and you want to continue dumping refuse anyhow in the city, we will summon you, we will take you to court and
the laws will deal with you.
Until urgent steps are taken to maintain the cleanliness of the whole municipality, it will soon lose its tag as the oxygen city of Ghana. Reporting for Channel 1 News from the whole municipality, my name is Desmond Salasiago.
All right, so that report there brought to us by Desmond Ago, our correspondent. And Desmond is joining us on the line. Hello, Desmond.
Hello, Kweku. Good morning.
Good morning, Afrishapa. Or how do we say it in Ewe? How do we say it in Ewe?
Efenawe.
Okay, I'll learn it after the show. Yeah, so Desmond, you know, Volta region has been famous for so many years in Ghana as one of the most beautiful green spaces. When did this issue with sanitation begin? Because I have traveled to the Volta region a few times and I didn't really see what you're describing.
All right, Teku, good morning. So, Ho is a city that has for many years proudly referred to as Ghana's oxygen because of its town. But today the image is gradually changing. So, as most populations continue to grow and the city expands its waste management has become a major challenge. In many parts of the municipality, we now see improper waste disposal becoming something common. On market days, for example, when you go to the market or traveling areas to in the market, how assets are sold, how people dispose indiscriminately, especially plastic waste, amongst others. Also, when it comes to the house, you find refuse being dumped along the road, open spaces, sometimes right in front of the houses. Plastic waste is gradually becoming everywhere. In some cases, people also deliberately throw rubbish into drains, especially at night, because daytime they might be charged doing that. But it's surprising to know that sometimes people don't have any sense of urgency. They just do anything they want to do, especially about throwing refuse into drainage. Most people we're talking to admit that indiscipline plays a major role. But Kweku, let me take you back a little. In 2020, the former Australian High Commissioner to Ghana, Gregory Andrews, visited the region, started to talk about Dakulu to Ho, to Hohwe, and some communities. According to him, he wanted the Volta region to be awarded as the cleanest city in Ghana. And in a story we published in 2020, he said, the people took pride in sweeping. It is a great pride to wake up every morning to sweep your community. If Ghana had a tidy town prize and I were a judge, I would award my vote to the people of the Volta region. Their proud town is absolutely spotless. No plastic pollution in sight. So this is 5 years ago, but now the story is changing. Rapid urban population or the rapid urban growth is one of the leading challenges or leading factors that is causing this challenge to grow, and also the indisciplined nature of the people in the city now. Although city authorities are doing their best to curb the menace, it's still growing. And in previous years, we don't experience that here in Ho, but now it has become one of the biggest worries in the community or in the Ho township. And one of the biggest worries has to do with drainage systems, where I said the drainage systems have outlived their usefulness because of the growing population. Many of these drains are choked with plastic waste, sand, and silt. And when it rains heavily, the water has nowhere to go. Last year, for example, I made some reports where seeing flood waters entering into people's houses, people's shops, and what have you. This has made some parts of Ho more prone to flooding than before. Areas such as Bankwe, Titrinu, and the Polyclinic area if you know who, you should know where those areas are. And Bankwe, for example, is one of the central areas in Ho Township. So flooding in these areas makes businesses to go on a slower pace. Houses around that area have to now depend on sometimes the fire service to come and drain the water in their homes for them. And residents in low-lying areas such as the Titidenu and the Polyclinic area now have now faces regular experiences, especially during the rainy season. And beyond the flooding, there are serious health implications. These block drains create stagnant water, which becomes breeding ground for mosquitoes and other disease-causing organisms. And this has also increased the risk of malaria and other sanitation-related diseases in the whole municipality. Environmental health officers also are doing their best by enforcing some rules, but enforcement of the sanitation bylaws remains a challenge. Some assembly members who I spoke to in the report also said they were working together with the assembly to ensure that these bylaws are enforced. The MC for Ho municipality, Stephen Adom, also told me that they will be liaising with the School of Hygiene in Ho to let some of their students go around the communities and look at how the sanitation issues are being handled. And if you are found flouting the laws, you'll be taken to court for processing or for charging. So in all, we can see that although efforts are being made by city authorities to curb this menace, the indisciplined nature of the people in the vicinity or in the home municipality is a major challenge.
So Desmond, the question I have though is these residents of Ho are the same residents that were there 5 years ago. So when you speak of indisciplined nature, the people haven't changed just in 5 years. So earlier you had mentioned about the challenge of enforcement. I think probably from my understanding of what's going on, that's probably where the issue is. The challenge of enforcement, is it that they are under capacity, they don't have enough people to go around and enforce, or there's a lack of will to actually, punish people for doing the wrong thing? What's going on here?
So, in my view, I think it's inadequate personnel to take on these charges or to take on this enforcement regulations. In the interview with the MC, you could hear him saying they'll be contracting the School of Hygiene to deal with this issue. So this clearly shows that they don't have the personnel to go around the households all the time to be checking this issue. And it's also about the indiscipline. You mentioned that 5 years ago, these are the same people. Yes, it's true, these are the same people, but sometimes the change in attitude or change in behavioral patterns also contribute to this thing. We know there's Zoomlion in town. We know there's other waste agencies in town. But sometimes paying some small token for your refuse to be taken is also a challenge for these people. So they find the nearest drains and put their waste, their refuse in these drainage systems, and this is causing all what we are seeing this time around. But I feel if more let me put it this way: if the assembly is able to resource or adequately resource these waste agencies, I think the situation will come to its barest minimum.
That's interesting. Let's find out from you. The sanitation day has been brought back. We've had it like 2-3 times. How is the participation like in Ho when it comes to the residents there?
Okay, so every first Friday in Ho and its neighboring communities is a sanitation day. So we see shops being closed down up to say 12 p.m. We see people coming around to clean their frontages, and I would say this is one of the major advantages of the sanitation, which is making the situation not to go overboard. It is where it is, maybe because of the intervention of the sanitation day we are seeing. If not, we would have been recording much more cases than this. But since every Friday, first Friday of the month is declared the sanitation day here in the municipality, we see people coming out in their numbers to clean their frontages, to clean their drain systems. But that notwithstanding, the situation is still increasing day by day.
Wow. So in Ho, it is Friday, because I know in other parts of the country it's Saturday.
Yes, Friday.
Oh, okay. So it's Friday for Ho. I've seen shots of choke drains. Can you tell us which areas are these? Is it Civic Center? Is it Banque, like you mentioned? Is it around Poli? Is it around Maoli or Snitz? Or which places are these?
So the major drain, the bigger drains are around Civic Center, and the choke gases are mainly around the market area, and from the market area going towards the police depot. Some also from Civic Center moving towards the KK House area. Some also around Ahwe, and some also at Dume. Although the Dume and Ahwe are not too choked, because of people connecting their drains from their households into the main gutters on the street, you see that some waste products are coming from the houses into the drains, and this is making the areas to not smell so good. I don't know how to properly describe the smell from these gases, but it's not something pleasant for a person to spread. Since Ho is declared the oxygen city of Ghana, we don't expect to be experiencing such bad smells in such areas. So this is the situation in Ho currently. We are just hoping that it becomes better if the enforcements are, if the rules, the bylaws are enforced properly.
Darren, can you just sort of paint a quick picture for us of what's happening around the market area, the central market area? I know there was the Ghana Urban Management pilot program where they built a new market around the old market. What's happening there in terms of sanitation?
Okay, so the new market is being operational, or is operationalizing now. Some years back, it wasn't functioning, but now people have occupied those stores. There's a police station around, there's a fire post also there, and we can see some refuse bins around, but the situation where people would walk towards the bins, sometimes it's far away from them. So walking from your shop to the bins becomes a challenge for these people. So they just put the refuse somewhere close to them, and at the end of the day, they leave it behind, expecting Zoom Lion and other waste agencies to come clear them.
Yeah.
But for the space around the market area, it becomes so choked to the extent that maybe during the sanitation day, that's the Friday, that's when we see that some of these drains are distilled, but distilted. But the situation is worrying, especially on market days or days after market days. The situation is very worrying.
All right, thank you so much, Desmond.
Desmond, thank you so much, Kweku. That's what Desmond has said. I think one important thing that he also said was that people are now moving away from paying the little token to a waste management company.
Yeah.
Pick my waste to a dump site, to a landfill site, and let it get treated. Or we are now going to get it into a safe destination where we will not have the waste running through our drains, choking our drains, we having the stench that are emanating from the drains and all that. Because like you said, when someone talks about Ho, I'm like, I know Ho too well that you should be seeing this. You can move from Accra and the destination will be Volta region or will be whole, and you know you are going to relax. And you get to an area where you know that you are not going to battle with what you are battling with in Accra. That the stench that is emanating from the gutter close to you, it's a problem. But this is gradually what we are seeing. And what Desmond also said is very true, that we've seen reports of flooding situation in the city. That tells you that truly the drains are getting choked. Are the assemblies doing their work well, making sure that the bylaws are biting hard to the extent that they will ensure that people face the sanction, or the sanctions meted out to people who are not disposing of their waste properly? Then when it comes to you bringing in the waste management organizations, are you actually paying them to also get the work done in the community and also clear the area and all that? Because we should move away from the fact that we are having what we are seeing in Accra happening in a place like it's just
No, you're right.
It's
You're
sad.
right. You're right.
It's just sad. We have the municipal, that is the MCE for the area joining us. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
I trust you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Thanks.
First of all, I want to find out from you. This is what we are seeing from our end. The beautiful hole we know is now becoming sort of, there's a challenge when it comes to sanitation because some of the drains are getting choked. Is that the report you're also getting at your end?
I want to use this opportunity, first of all, to appreciate you for calling. I want to say a very good morning to all your listeners out there. Honestly, people know us to have a good background as far as sanitation issues are concerned. But then, this choke gutter has been there for a very long time, and it's as if nobody really cares. But as it stands now, I think we are doing a lot about some of these things. And if you care to know, maybe I will just have to brief you about what we are doing as far as the choke gutters are concerned.
Okay, so you can go ahead.
Okay. You know, these choke gutters were as a result of consistent sand getting into the drain, and then we don't remove them. And sometimes when we even remove them, we just put them right beside the drain, and they will come back again. That is what has been happening. But as I came to office, what we are doing now is that we have engaged people who are desilting the drains for us. And the most interesting one is the Moleme group. These are young men that I saw one early morning just desilting the choke drain in the city. And I stopped and asked them, have we contracted you? They said no. So what are you doing? They said, they have started for about a week or two now. They are just desilting choke gutters all over the city, moving around. Wherever they see that the gutters are choked, they are just doing it. And I said, but you've never even come to me to request for any logistics. They say, they have some things that they are using themselves. So I intend supporting them, not just giving them logistics work, but I intend joining them so that others will see it as an example, and then we will be able to distill most of our gutters in town. So as it stands now, we are doing our best to distill every choke gutter in town.
Well, but that means you have a lot of work to do. Let me just find out from you quickly. Do you have a waste management organization, or have you contracted someone that is really handling the sanitation situation in your city, or is it solely the assembly?
Honestly, before I came to office, Zoomlion was helping us out. But I have taken it upon myself to also engage some sanitation officers who will help the assembly work things out as far as our sanitation is concerned.
Okay. Kweku, anything for the MC? No. MC, thank you so much for your time. We are grateful. Stephen Adom, who is the Municipal Chief Executive in the whole. We also know the Member of Parliament, who is Potosu, who is the MP for Ho Central. Maybe something should be done about this, because we can't lose the image of Ho.
Yeah, I think that, like we said and said again, historically, Ho has its famous,
Is that like that with Kumasi?
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Gradually, Garden City.
So, yes, so the Garden City was the Garden City because it was literally, the Kumasi was literally like a pristine garden, and then look what it's become. And so I guess the reality of urbanization is there. But it means also that we must become more rigorous and more stringent with
once there is
our
urbanization,
enforcement.
You tend to get more money.
Yeah.
Because you can make more money in chaos. So when you go to Ho, for instance, you find the university, Ho Technical University, you find the senior high schools, Mauko, Mauli, Ola, you find EP University, you find other institutions also there. So like you indicated, a lot of people go there and the filth is going to be more. But this also tells you that from the assembly's point of view, you can generate more income here. Because if the refuse is increasing, you tend to get more money.
More money.
Yes, and you know how to also channel the money and get the issue solved.
And I don't even understand why this is a problem. Okay, because let me use two scenarios here. One is that there are countries that are importing waste from other countries to fuel their power systems for their country. They are importing waste. We have so much waste.
Too much.
We don't know what to do with it. Why don't we know what to do with it? Because there's already systems in place. It's not like we're going to have to come up with an idea. People are importing waste to power their systems. Why are we not building systems that will just soak up the waste? Do you understand? At least let's clear the existing waste whilst we manage the ones that are generating on the regular. So that's one. The other thing I'm wondering about is that if a group, and I remember when they started, the Bus Stop Boys, if a group can start and people say, oh, 9-day wonder, oh, they just want social media fame, oh, I've worked with the Bus Stop Boys before.
And you know what they can do.
I know what they do.
Just keep your thoughts there, and then we will engage you. Fred Hansen, who is the voter regional coordinator for Zoomlion. Well, the MC made mention of Zoomlion. Our correspondent also made mention of Zoomlion. Let's speak to Fred. Fred, good morning.
Good morning.
I trust you're doing well.
It's divine grace, we are fine.
Okay. First of all, I want to find out from you, have you seen what Ho is becoming now of late? The sanitation situation there, we understand, has worsened. Has that gotten to your desk?
Yes. In fact, I've seen the video myself, and I'm in the water region, so I know what is going on. Yes, first of all, let me take this opportunity to thank you very much for engaging me so that I can also express my opinion or views on it. Yes, with the situation in Ho Municipal, in fact, a lot has been done. What has been done, beginning of this year, in fact, Zoomlion, from our outfit, in fact, we have a concession agreement with the municipal assembly. If, for example, with the communal containers, the contract we have with them, we are supposed to supply 11 containers, which we've done that. And based on the number of waste generation in the municipal, in fact, it's also beefed up our track system. Initially, you have not just one big truck hauling the rest, but because of the waste generation we are getting, it's add good truck to it. So as we speak, but every now and then, we're able to lift all the containers. Every now and then, there is no spillover. But let me take this opportunity to also thank the MCE, that's Honorable Chief Binadum, and the Minister of Environmental Officer. In fact, they are doing well because they've done their own assessment, and they saw the need for them to expand because the 11 containers provided is not enough for the community. So they've done a needs assessment to expand, but to get more communal containers so that they can extend to other communities. And the last containers we have, in fact, they are ready to even add 6 containers to it because some areas, the level is not enough for them.
Okay.
So they are ready to secure another 6 containers so that they can extend to other areas, so that at least those containers going straight to the gutters, it will be a thing of the past. Which I know with the beginning of this year, those containers will come, so that at least you can place them and let them off. Because with trucks, they have no issue with the truck because there are enough trucks to hold the refuse. So if that is done, I'm very sure those refuse going to the gutter will minimize. And again, one other thing, we also, in fact, I advise them to do this, to introduce this sanitation task force. You know, sanitation issue is not about just one person. It's all have come on deck. So if task force is being introduced, you know, it will go a long way to ensure compliance and the enforcement of the sanitation bylaws we have in the municipal. So that will be also an something we're looking at for them to do. Aside that, if I zoom line, we also pick up upon ourselves. So also, like what we are doing right now, so to engage the media at the local level, that's who we have to make a programs, educating the masses on proper waste disposal and the dangers of dumping refuse into gutters. We know to go there because it's on local dialect. So we are doing all this so that we want to minimize refuse into the gutters. So what's going on in the region, was we are fully aware, we are hoping by the close of first quarter 2026, all this will minimize, at least to a degree that we are going to appreciate.
But with what you've just said, I'm sure that you may have seen a number of things in the community that will tell you whether this will work or it will not work. How has the response been from from the side of the residents there?
Okay.
So I want to find out from you. You've made mention of beautiful plans for the year 2026. That in the first quarter of 2026, there are things you are going to do, like the trash cans you are going to bring, or the tanks or whatever you are going to bring to ensure that waste is effectively collected. But now, putting that at the doorsteps of the residents there, we understand that they are also part of the reason why we are seeing such a situation. From where you sit, how will the response be like should you go ahead with the plans that you want to put in place for the year 2026, looking at the fact that on the side of the residents, they have a role to play? Hello, Mr. Hansen?
Oh, I get you. Hello? Please, am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. So, with all this I just listed, most of them, you already started. You already started with most of them. Like I initially said, with containers and all this stuff. In fact, you've already started the process. And as we speak, we have
we are losing you gradually. I think maybe we have a technical challenge. But what he said, and I think from what I picked from what he said is there are plans to ensure that this situation is resolved. Yeah. And I like the fact that there will be a sanitation management organization that will say that, well, we would want to do A, B, C, D to support the effort of the government to address the concerns in the city. I'm just receiving messages from people in Ho telling me that, oh, this situation is really going on in the area and that it needs to be spoken about and all that. Yeah. But we wouldn't want to be losing our cities to sanitation problems. That means we are failing. Yeah. If we're having a city which is densely populated like Accra, and we are having a sanitation problem, we are trying to resolve it. It shouldn't happen in cities that ordinarily we know that we could run to and have a nice place or have a nice environment. We can't have all our cities filthy. What becomes of the country in total?
I mean, you said it. I mean, the thing is that the disinterest generally in taking care of spaces is part of the problem, you know. So then it cannot be left to the citizenry. It has to be done by enforcement to say that if your frontage is filthy, there's a fine. When you are fined 2-3 times, you will stop.
Wow.
You know, if we enforce what already exists, all our cities will be clean.
Yeah.
All our cities will be clean.
I think going into 2026, maybe some sort of action must be taken from the government side, from the citizen side, and maybe the sanitation.
And if the assemblies are sleeping too, they should also be sanctioned.
Wake up.
No, they should be sanctioned.
I think the sanitation day, it being once in a month, maybe can be done twice.
No, I think once a month is fine.
It's
because
fine.
for me, I think it's not about solving the problem. It's about bringing the conscience that we have our environment to keep clean. So it's just a monthly reminder of what you must be doing daily.
Yeah, okay.
Do you get it?
Okay.
It's not what the government has instituted that will solve the problem once a month. No, it's just a reminder, a catalyst to say, hey, take care of your environment. This your outside. You see how dirty it is. Go and sort it out. So after this Saturday, make a plan with the rest of the family. How are we going to take care of the gutter next week and the following week and the following week after that? So when sanitation day comes, your place is already clean.
You have to do it yourself.
Do you see?
I think it's a laudable idea, and the fact that the assembly has indicated that there are plans. I think we should look at it, and going forward, we should have the place as clean as it was before, so that when people move to Ho, they'll know that okay, I'm going there either to relax or to do business, and I'm inhaling fresh air.
is my place of respite. If I want to run away from my problems in Ghana, I go to
Volta. And wouldn't be having a place that people will come and want to breathe in fresh air or rest and all that, and we'll be having a filthy environment. But anyway, we hope that the city authorities will take charge. And also, like Zoom Lion has also made mention of that, there are plans. You can work hand in hand with the city authorities to make the place a better place, and back to it, take its old shape. Very important. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we have more for you on Breakfast Daily on Channel One TV. Stay with us.
Verna is clean, fresh and safe. I'm holding my Verna bottle. No plastic seal, no worries. Open and hear the sound like click. That sound means it's fresh, no trick. No plastic seal, but it's still pure. Cool and clean, you can be sure. Verna leads the brighter way. What takes my doubt away? If it clicks, it's Verna. If it clicks, it's clean. Sip it, feel the difference. Verna water, pure and green. Click, open, sip. Click, open, sip. Chalet Verna. No stress, just sip. Chalet Verna, no stress, just sip.
This advert is FDA approved.
Christmas, my favorite time of the year.
This festive season, Volta Serene Hotel invites you to experience the magic of Christmas and New Year like never before. From 20th of December to the 1st of January, step into a world of joy, music, laughter, and celebration. We begin on the 20th with a soulful carols night, filling the air with warmth and melody. Then, on 23rd and 24th of December, arrive in style as we welcome you with fresh coconut and local treats. Christmas Day brings pure delight, excitement, exciting moments for kids, relaxing escape for adults, and an elegant all-white dinner under the stars, crowned with a spectacular fireworks display. On Boxing Day, embrace culture and rhythm, from picnics and traditional dance to an unforgettable high life and old school night. As the week unfolds, enjoy movie night, live music, karaoke, and endless fun. Until we welcome 2026 with a breathtaking fireworks show on New Year's Eve. Special Christmas packages starting from 4,050 for individuals, 5,250 for couples, and 8,900 Ghana cedis for a family of 4 for 2 nights. Call or WhatsApp 0541 539 867 or 0362 025 243 to book your experience today. Volta Serene Hotel. Feel the serene touch.
Enjoy your best ever Christmas at Vaniado. Priceless. Bathroom furniture, kitchens, and tiles. Priceless. Get 10% off everything. Less. 20% off more things. Less. And 30% off old things. Priceless. It's Christmas at Vaniado while stocks last. Call or WhatsApp 055 000 0031. Visit our showroom at Laboni Junction. Priceless. Vaniado.com.
Here on Channel One TV, we are grateful for a very busy but fruitful 2025 and preparing for a great 2026. On the 31st night of December 2025, join us for a somber and reflective but celebratory time as we bring you a live broadcast from Living Streams International. Join us on Channel One TV at 9 p.m. on the 31st of December as we cross over to 2026.
But I need the rain. I can feel the fire. I can feel the heat. I can feel the breakthrough anointing. I can feel the powerful fire. But I need the rain.
It will be a time of thanksgiving with an inspiring message for the year ahead. Join us on Channel One TV at 9 p.m. on the 31st of December as we cross over to 2026.
Mention the 3 gifts Jesus first received.
3
gifts Jesus first received.
Jesus!
That's right.
And also mama Unyane Lazarus.
Mention the 3 gifts Jesus first received.
Frankincense, hair,
Pardon?
hair, and smelling incense.
Hair.
Hair.
And the hair.
Yeah.
And it was smelling what?
Incense.
The incense was smelling.
Smelling. Yeah.
Very smelling.
Very, very smelling.
Sorry.
I looked at myself in the mirror and I saw forms from past, futures beyond. My reflection looked back at me and I knew the thoughts I had from before. The mirror falls to the ground and shatters into shallow shapes of sharp shards, shrouded in shadows, and 1,000 eyes blink back holes filled with flies on lolling tongues dangling from the gallows. In these parts, it's too hard to face facts. We made pacts and shared stories of many moons under the same scan. The scars on my feet are testaments to the race run. I am constantly sick because of my addicted willingness to please every whims of my taste buds. The lack of self-control is the cowardice of a brave heart. Even when I am sightseeing, my sight can't see. Dreams of soft, wet palms caressing my zombie thighs can't feel. Let my light come, please. I'm solitary, like a lonely tree. Too weak to weather heavy rains and strong winds. I sow these seeds, but they won't germinate when they grow weed. Oh, these oddities we grow with. What words do I use to speak the language of life? I'm running around trying to be somebody when I don't even know who I am. My muted mental images distort this thought. What I wish for, crisscross and cause deflections of reflections, inflicting affected afflictions on my emotional state. I fall straight and I frustrate when I couldn't contain my rage because of my race. Folks avoid me like the plague, like I'm a war criminal standing trial at The Hague. The cross came with pain to die for me, still I took the Lord's name in vain. I ask forgiveness, but my sins get in the way. When I fall on my knees and pray, follow my needs and crave, I would rant and rave like a penniless poet behind a microphone on a stage. I pour libation to test ancient ways. The ancestors said patience pays, but I couldn't walk at a patient's pace. Paid deaf ears to lessons from traditional space. The TV reality shows, they do not show what my reality shows. And the cyber world takes me to a fictional place. A place where I cannot be confident, quick, clinical, and clear. Where too often I spittles, stutter to speak with a voice that sounds sissy, sickle cell, sick, cynical, and scared. A place of mangled mirrors, miming melancholic melodies as I gather the sharp shards, shreds, and shrapnels of broken glass to rearrange them into one mass. My fingers are cut and the pain draws me to the blood offering of sad suffering one has. But mirrors don't tell the truth of what we feel inside, nor do they reflect the things we hide when we kneel each night. Islam.
Islam. I stand here because of the love of a girl. Her name is Mercy. Please do not get jealous when I call her the queen of my world, because in spite of my unfaithfulness, she never left me. She loved me so dearly. She loved me so dearly. You may not understand why she means so much to me. Mercy and I are like Beauty and the Beast. I promise her I'll never cheat. But more than 1,000,000 times I did. And anytime she looked me in the eye and with sweet-smelling ointment clean up my feet and tell me I'm forgiven. As far as the west stretches far from the east. Ah, how I love her bliss. Yes, because of her I miss stress. Tell me, how can I not love my mistress? Infinite love now defined beyond mathematics. So into her loving arms I recline to resolve my quadratics. Perfect angles and lines to regularize my irregular figures, far above the calculations of science and mechanics, granting me access to align my x and y axis with her symmetrics. And the result is a 360 degrees anti-flesh rise transformation to being a part of her matrix. She gives me beauty for ashes, and with her beautiful lashes she covers up all of my dirty patches, visible scars born out of too many clashes. I guess I missed out on far too many classes. But how was I to learn when I never paid attention? They say your hard work is your burn, but considering my negatives, I deserve to burn, far from pain and anguish, all because mercy is the name of the language, rewriting my life with coats of grace, keeping me far from eternal bondage. Like me, most of us have lived far from her father's glory. She keeps calling, but our guilt and shame keeps us running when all she longs to do is to take away our many worries and to reverse our horror stories. She knows we are kings and not mere men, so she seeks to honor us far above rubies. She is my ever-renewed clemency of Yahweh. My ever-renewed clemency of Yahweh. My mercy, your mercy, God's very own mercy.
Islam. Imagine carrying a load for 270 days. Imagine feeling lost in many ways. Imagine your heart beating out of your chest, bulging veins in your neck, a distended belly like a big balloon about to burst on swollen legs, a churning abdomen and hardened breasts, with no help from a man who only cares for sex and how to break his fast with breakfast in bed of brown bread baked in margarine. Imagine being she who suffers domestic abuse. In a cultural setting, unable to express views, emotions, and thoughts too, with nobody to talk to because of you. She couldn't eat when the party was on. High life or dance hall, she couldn't dance in the hall to Afrobeat. Gave her heart so free, fed you when she was hungry. When you went missing, she searched from Accra to Hungary. What atari share wona into matete. In Sioto and Ansuma Pete, Ma Metete, in the city of no pity, Odra or Woma Wunti, she puts her future on hold. Her secrets all told on battered knees, praying to have a child of her own. So she defied death, lagging legs, plodding the path of life and death. Gave you breath even when she couldn't breathe, even bent with age and holding a cane down memory lane. She shielded you from slithering snakes in the lake and stayed awake so you could sleep. Composed songs for you from the rhythms of her heartbeat, but now you call her a hoe. A witch. Anytime she calls, you say, I'll call you tomorrow. A widow alone, I will no be for avun koklo. Ejake ona yo koklo. Sikegu bottom, nansum kontompo. Umami yemu kom nyo di toko kompo. Every kokroko, jiwaswa konkonte kotokuo. Mami rigari na umini fufuo. Ohia bubro enimgwasia ni imkukuo. Nansu ni kukuo mu sikapuduo. Na odi share wusuku, share wushu ma ye fe to say kangaroo, fed you banku, and narrated stories to touch you, but you never praise her or her greatness as evidenced by her crown ashes of gray hair. All she spends for your daycare, yet you break bread and feast French fries on the advice of fake friends who cannot imagine when it was almost doom. Me cry, me soon soon. Smiling only once in a blue moon in the land of labor, wondering if she will pull through all the cake in her womb. Breaking waters, the sound of childbirth from across the room, the back pain. Will she make it past that day? Fear, anxiety, and a myriad of things she can't say. The contractions, cervical dilation, the sweat and tears of pushing. Blood gushing, her eyes this large. From between her thighs discharge a red carpet of blood stains to welcome a baby. But despite the pain, she will do it all over again because that's who she is. She's a mother. Islam.
A revolutionary Martin Luther. I am a Marcus Garvey, descendant of Kwame Nkrumah with the royal blood of Haile Selassie, a resurrected Mandela. I am a certified Gaddafi, a reincarnated Sankara, Spartan, 300 in one army, a rebellious J.J. Rollins with the words of Tupac Shakur and the rhythmic prophecies of Bob the Marley. Behold what a prophet sees. You can kill the body, but when it comes to the soul, you can never scar me, just so you know. With these bare feet do I walk this journey from the shores of Chocolate Mamlin, surviving the explosions of Gaza and Nagasaki, climbing the high cliffs of China to surfing the deepest parts of the Dead Sea. So no matter what the test be, feasting with monarchies after making my way through the salty waters of Djibouti. So please go tell my ex that I am a true Malcolm with the spirits of Fela the Kuti. I walk this lonely road with humanity in my chest. Dark nights of a wandering soul in search of rest. You're killing me slow and acting surprised to see me vexed. Look, I paid my dues. On this path I choose, I break the rules. So someday my daughters and sons get to decorate the news. Oh, look to the skies at night and see the proof. From the bloodline of kings and healers to the point in life where you drown your tears in shots of tequilas, listening only to the wisdom of the grandfathers, Bob Marley and the Wailers. From the ashes of despair, with flashes of a vision blare, I sail through hell and high waters, fighting with lions and bears. Even the Vikings and Mayans are scared, cause I broke through Hitler's and nazistic borders. So with every stone you throw, will I ascend my throne and build my fortress, longing for a place to call my home, even if I break a bone just to find a goddess. A revolutionary Martin Luther. I am a Marcus Garvey, descendant of Kwame Nkrumah with the royal blood of Haile Selassie, a resurrected Mandela. I am a certified Gaddafi, a reincarnated Sankara, Spartan, 300 in one army, a rebellious J.J. Rollins with the words of Tupac Shakur and the rhythmic prophecies of Bob the Marley. Behold what a prophet sees. So long as you can kill the body and not the soul, I am immortal. Just so you know. Ehalakasa.
It lives in us.
Ehalakasa.
It lives in us.
Islam.
That's guys, you guys are hot, man. You guys are hot.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let me clear your name first. So Soyo, is it 6 or V?
Soyo V.
Is Soyo V?
Yes.
Soyo V Zibo?
Yes.
Soyo V Zibo?
Yes.
All right, okay. Charlie, how you doing?
I'm good.
Nati, okay.
Good evening. Been long.
It's so Nati, Nati, you and I mean, we met, I think the first time we met must have been like 2013 or so, around that time. Yeah, so this has been like, what, 12 years?
12 years.
We've known each other for wow. Anyway, so for those who don't know what a Halakasa is and all of that, just give us a brief, background to a Halakasa.
So a Halakasa is Ghana's poetry community.
Okay.
Started over a decade ago and still running. So almost all the poets that you know about, including your very own Apioko, went through a Halakasa, Chief Mumen, and Asase, all of them. Us, Sylvie Zibo, and the new generation of poets. So, and currently, this is a boast, please permit me. We are the current world champions. Not just Africa, but world champions.
Yeah.
And Zibo here is the current national champion, 2 times.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 times.
Oh,
so
wow, this is the second time you're doing this. Okay.
Yes.
Now, your flow is crazy.
Thank you.
Your flow is crazy.
Thank you.
What does it take to maintain this level?
I just say basically hard work, because if you come to a Halakasa, the poets that are there, they are not joking, they are not playing. So it's just hard work. If you're doing it personally at home, maybe somewhere else, you could consider yourself the best or whatever. But if you come to a Halakasa, you meet the likes of Nati, Jewel King, Afi, and all these poets. You know that you have to up your game. When I tried first time I slammed was 2023.
Okay.
Right, and then I came back 2024. And then I won it. 2023 was a learning curve for me. And that is when I got to know the level, you understand? The level that I had to beat to become champion.
Yeah.
And when I slammed 2023, I didn't win. So with that knowledge, I went back, got to work, and then 2024, I came back and win it.
Okay.
I won it.
What do the daily disciplines look like for you? When you say you're working and you say hard work, what does that mean? So is it stand in front of the mirror, practice? How do you come up with your lines? How does it all look?
Well, it's just practice. Like when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do after giving praise to God for giving me another chance at life is go through my lines. I write, I take the pen and or pencil. I like to write in pencil. So I take, and then I have a Formica board.
Okay.
I write, at that time, I'm not trying to make any sense.
Okay.
So I just scribble anything that comes to mind. Okay. And then when I get back from work in the evening, I try to organize the thoughts and then, go through the lines. It's just practice. Nothing beats practice.
Wow.
There is no perfection, just practice. Practice.
I love that. Nothing beats practice. Yeah. What does the future look like? So now you've won the national championship. What's next?
The next thing is we go to the World Championship in South Africa next year, God willing, and see if we can defend our title.
We're currently the world title holders.
Yes, Ghana. Yes.
Ghana is currently the world title holders,
yes.
And you're going back to go and defend
the title.
The title.
Possibly.
That's right.
Yes.
The people have meant you. They want to dethrone. So what's it going to take?
Yes, it's going to take just work. Work. I mean, if you face poets in Ghana and you know you're going to face poets outside of Ghana, then you know you have to, up the game even more. So it's just work. Practice, work.
That's okay. You've been at this for a very long time. Can we retain the championship?
Yes, we can. We have a lot of faith in Zibo. So what happened was last year Zibo won. Zibo won, but for lack of funds, we couldn't send him to Mexico.
Okay.
And then the first runner-up happened to be in America at the time. So we're like, okay, if he's close to the venue or to the place,
then he should go
then he should go and represent. Then so the first runner-up went and he won.
Wow.
So you can imagine.
Wow.
So, and that's King Yao.
Okay.
Yes, King Yao.
Charles the King Yao, yes.
Okay.
And Zibo.
So wait. So let's paint the picture properly. So last year, the first runner-up.
Yeah.
So Zibo was the winner.
Yeah, that's right.
But the first runner-up happened to be in the Americas.
Yes.
And so it's like, okay, if you are there, then you go and rep.
That's right.
And when the first runner-up went to rep, he won.
That's right.
Then that one.
And Zibo has really worked hard over the years. I saw him come in, and I saw his first performance actually at the National Theatre, and how it all went, and his resilience, his hard work. So like he's saying, just practice.
As my father right here, my poetry father right here. I'm going to say this in front of everybody. Nati Ogle is my daddy. Right here.
It makes me feel like it's like 75.
Yeah, no, but your children are plenty.
And he's also my father.
Okay, so there you go. Welcome, grandfather.
Oh, Charlie, you are going to reinforce Apioko's whole thing about me being a grandfather. I don't like that. Okay, anyway, Charlie, thank you guys for coming through. How do people reach out to you? And if people are interested in getting involved in poetry and slamming and all of that, how do they get in touch with you?
So you just reach out to Ehalakasa, Ehalakasa. So Eha, 3 Ghanaian languages coined together. So Eha in Ewe means song, La in Ghana means sing, and Kasa speak. So you just reach out to us on all social media platforms. And also there's an amazing event also happening tomorrow.
Okay.
It marks my 40th birthday and also 20 years of being in the arts.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir. So we are bringing the whole of Ehalakasa family down to broadcasting Kaswa Road after the Westdale Mall. Okay. And we are just going to have a concert.
It's an opportunity to celebrate him. The impact is hard. And he hasn't mentioned it. He recently came back from Central African Republic, going to push the agenda there with a workshop to inspire new poets from Africa.
Wow.
That's
right. So we just got back and we get to celebrate him tomorrow. It's his birthday and a new year, so you can imagine.
Well, congratulations to you. Happy birthday as well.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. And thank you, Soyo Zibo. Right. Fantastic. And good luck to you.
Thank you.
And bring back the championship.
Right. We'll try.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break. It's been a great time having conversations with them and slamming. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to try and dabble in a bit, but we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. There's more on the show.
Fresh year, fresh fire. Catch 3 hot new shows every weeknight on Aquaba Magic this January. Lap Manor premieres on 5th January 2026 and shows every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Market Queens Season 2 is back from 6th January 2026 and every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Bloodline premieres on 8th January and shows Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. 3 shows, pure magic. Aquaba Magic, Ghana's most loved storyteller.
Hey, Kwam! Woni pa boni pa. Enti wo fie na sili aye fe wa ha. Na me dem de. Me di dua na atwa ko me de. When ye sili no, when ye POP ankasa. E bani se wo pe plaster board installation, POP cement, POP fiber. And afa se bani se ye ceiling papa ma e ye POP ceiling dia. And ye na e Anas Boy Enterprise. POP o yema wa. Wo dem jo fan air conditioning wa. Wo da wada. Na de em se nyame ye tie me mpa bo akɔnkyere yachi mesrew na anya bia minisika e bo ano na me pesa mesre na obetime hu ya mobo no ama ya bi
our payment plan and one is with 70% akoma no 30% owie ya wo tuaka wo be hu Anas Boy Enterprise e wo Tantra Hill opposite ICGC Church Amasaman before police station traffic light na se hwa and afi pokwase awosi kwantempo no Canada Junction friend wo 0246 113 461 Anas Boy Enterprise obema wo fie
Here on Channel One TV, we are grateful for a very busy but fruitful 2025 and preparing for a great 2026. On the 31st night of December 2025, join us for a somber and reflective but celebratory time as we bring you a live broadcast from Living Streams International. Join us on Channel One TV at 9 p.m. on the 31st of December as we cross over to 2026.
But I need the rain. I can feel the fire. I can feel the heat. I can feel the breakthrough anointing. I can feel the powerful fire. But I need the rain.
It will be a time of thanksgiving with an inspiring message for the year ahead. Join us on Channel One TV at 9 p.m. on the 31st of December as we cross over to 2026.
10 years of unforgettable memories, breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships. And this March, we're turning it all the way up. From the 1st to the 8th of March 2026, get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the Eastern region, cruise into the Northern and Upper East regions, vibe through the Western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks, and friendships and memories that will outlive the journey. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary. You cannot miss it. Watch out for details soon.
Abstain. Why abstain?
I have been seeing through your shenanigans all night.
I thought I told you that I didn't want to see that girl in this house again.
A mixed bag of emotions and incidents, Ghanaian family and intergenerational drama. Some not so good.
That boy, that womanizer. You are old enough. I would like you to man up.
In other cases, not so bad.
So does he see in her that he's not seeing in me? Look at me.
Eugene and Anekia made a choice.
You won't believe what Pam and Anekia have done to me.
Watch out for So, a brand new series from GH Media Productions. So, Thursday at 7:30 p.m. only on Channel One TV.
Welcome to the Health Quarters Ghana, where medical science meets everyday life. Join Dr. Gideon Asan and the irrepressible Clemento Suarez as they tackle health issues.
My name is Dr. Gideon Asan. I have with me here my co-host, Clemento Suarez.
I knew how it felt anytime I started to feel the pain.
Whether it is hernia, breast cancer, cataracts, or infertility, the show brings together victims to share their real-life stories and experts to debunk myths.
If you wear cotton supporter, and they be a pampers and a benwa or bosom.
Hey.
So you see, instead of it being raw egg, I done it because you animal.
Make a date with us every Sunday at 4 p.m. on Channel One TV. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and all social media platforms at Health Quarters Ghana.
Grateful that you stayed with us here on Breakfast Daily on Channel One TV. We told you today is the last day of the month of the year 2025, and certainly we are bringing you interesting conversations. There was an interesting one. Kweku David ended with the poets there. But let's enter into another one. As December, people are still having fun, and we are asking you what you are doing out there. But I'm going to ask some interesting individuals in studio how they've been having fun in the month of December and how the chilling and all that have been going in Accra. In studio is Dennis Babnik, who is a social media specialist, and also Diana Babnik-Hova, who is an actress, and also Sandra Frimpong, who is actually the mom to the two, but also a talent manager. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Let me start with you first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are in so you've been in Ghana for how long?
Oh, you mean these holidays or in general?
In general.
I lived in Ghana. I stayed here. I schooled here. I've only been away for it's about 25 years, not that long.
You've been away for like 25 years?
Yes.
Where?
In London.
In London.
So I've been in London
Okay.
all this while. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But
And
I've
you
been
know?
coming in and out. But now,
Okay.
I had to come home and experience the thing they are calling Dirty December a little bit.
So you are coming in and you came in with your children?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
I wanted them to kind of experience Ghana.
What
know,
did you
the
tell your
culture.
kids about Ghana?
And before we came, I told them they are going to have a lot of fun. They need to come, but they need to be patient as well. And the food, because they always on about Ghanaian food, so and culture as well. So I told them, look, just come in and have a lot of fun, meet people, and get to know the culture in general. So I really wanted them to have a feel of it. Yes.
Beautiful. Let me start with you, Diana. What is it you love about Ghana?
I love
Mom
the
said
food.
she's told you a lot of things about Ghana, but
Yeah.
what did you really feel for yourself? You're like, I like this, I like this, I like this.
I came to Ghana for the food.
Oh.
100%. My favourite food is banku. I've had it twice already and we've not even been here that long.
And you
I'm just getting started.
Are you going to have it again?
100%. Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
And you, Dennis?
On social media, you know, there's been a lot of talk about the non-stop fun, so I was expecting to enjoy myself, which I have. Yeah, yeah. Small sleep, just yeah.
Your sister loves the food. What
Yeah.
do you love about Ghana?
Music. Yeah. I'm really tapped into Ghanaian music. You know, that's why Afro Future Festival. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's nice. So now you are in Ghana. You've been away for how long? When was the last time you were in Ghana?
For about 9 years.
Yeah,
It's
9
been a
years,
while,
Yeah, 9 years, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Well-
why this time we're really excited.
Yeah.
No, you really pressured mom that you would come
Yeah.
back to Ghana.
100%.
Tell me about the pressure they give you.
So initially, I wasn't going to come. I was like, it's December. I haven't even bought ticket yet. And they were like, every single day they wake me up, Mom, have we got ticket yet? Are we going to Ghana? What's happening? They had their suitcases packed before I could even move. So I didn't have a choice. Like they were like, we have to go and experience. This is the year you got to take us. We haven't been for about 8 years, and they have a lot of Ghanaian friends as well in the UK, and they'll be talking about what's going on, and they feel like they were getting left out a little bit. So I think, I had a lot of pressure. I can say that.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. And they're like, we've heard about Dirty December. Take us.
So you've heard a lot about Dirty December and how the fun is like in Ghana. Tell me about what you heard about Ghana in terms of December itself, how the fun is like here.
Oh, I've heard you can't get away from the fun. No sleep allowed when you come to Ghana. Everyone was telling me before I came, you have to enjoy Dirty December. And we're like, 100%, yeah. So we've gone to a lot of festivals and we're going to go to some museums and different places.
Do you have an itinerary for, you're in Ghana and you want to have fun? Do I want to do this? I want to go to this place. I want to go to that place. You started with Afro Future, yeah.
Yeah. The thing about Ghana is because there's so many events, you kind of don't want to pick and choose before you get there. You want to get here, see what the vibe is, and that's what we done with Afro Future. It wasn't even planned, but we came and we really enjoyed it. So next coming days we'll be seeing what the vibe is around everyone, and we'll just be going there. Yeah.
Okay. So now that you are enjoying, when are you leaving? When are you going back from?
We are leaving on Monday.
No. You mean next Monday?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
That's why I was saying I didn't even have time from work. I had to bring them. Like it wasn't planned. They were like, Mom, just take us. Even if it's for 2 days, we want to go and experience it. I've planned. I want to take them to where's the place that they do the car riding thing?
The hills.
The
The quad biking.
Quad biking.
Yes,
So there's a place in there, somewhere in the Brie, I think, isn't it?
Just to get away from all of the craziness during the day.
And also, I want them to see, go to Cape Coast Elmina Castle and just learn some history as well.
History,
so I think
important.
as much as we want to have fun and everything, learn some history.
Let them enter the dungeons.
I have to. They have to see where the dungeons is. Yes. They need to understand the culture, you know. So when you're talking about it, it hits home. It's a real meaning, you know. So that's very important that we get them to do that. And we just want to go and eat a lot of food, visit a lot of places, hear a lot of music, go see, any artists that we can find, and just be in there. We haven't been to the beach yet, so we've got to go. There's a lot of nice beaches, new beaches out there, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, now let's get into it. Diana, what do you do?
I'm an actress.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do acting in films. I'm on Netflix. I just shot in South Africa for 6 months a movie called Children of Blood and Bone on Paramount, so that's going to be exciting to come out.
And yourself, Dennis?
I'm a student in the UK right now, but I've been, you know, helping Diana manage her social media. I've been doing some social media of my own, yeah.
That means you're going to take a lot of content away.
Yeah, 100%. We've been vlogging the whole time, the whole trip. So check out my Instagram, Diana Babnikova, for more updates.
Wow, this is interesting. But Sandra, I want to find out from you. Looking at the enthusiasm, I want to come to Ghana. I want to come to Ghana. How is like the image about Ghana out there when it comes to the celebration in this country in the month of December?
I think it's very important. I think Ghana is so out there. You know, I meet a lot of people that are not even Ghanaians that don't know it. As soon as they know I'm Ghanaian, they were like, oh my God, tell me more about Ghana. Like, this is where I've heard that this is the place to go. The people, what is there is like people are really nice. Like, it's very safe in here. You don't need anybody. You can just go out yourself. Anybody will help you. There was a guy that was saying that, I saw on social media that everybody call everybody brother or sister. So you don't have to be real, you know, related. Like, everybody's a brother, everybody's a sister, everybody look at. So I think this is an amazing thing that the country is doing, and people that are coming here are being looked after, so they're taking this message out there. So in fact, for me, it's a privilege to be Ghanaian, and that then goes to the kids. So they were like, Mom, we got to be able to represent that way. So just take us so we can also know that when people are telling, you know, we're talking about it, it can be the same. So I think it's brilliant. Whatever is going on in here, we should continue doing it, because it's really having a very positive impact, especially on the young generation, because this kind of generation before, they wouldn't be as keen, you know, to come back and see, but now it's like everybody want to come, so let's just keep doing it.
Wow. Nana, 9 years ago you were away, you've now come back. What has changed for you in Ghana?
So much. When we went, we stayed with family, and you know, we got a very, you know, Ghana feel, and like how Mum grew up and everything like that. And I think so much has changed. Like, I mean, I was so young, I barely remember. But from what I remember, a lot has changed. And I think it's become so much more popular now. So there's a lot more people coming to Ghana. A lot more people tell me, oh my gosh, you're from Ghana, that's amazing. I just went there. I was like, oh, all these people are going, why am I not going? So we had to come back.
Yeah. I think the roads as well, isn't it? The roads, infrastructure.
Okay. And for you, Dennis, what has changed for you?
Yeah, the infrastructure, and also the kind of recognition Ghana has now as well, because before it's like, I went to Ghana, but oh, how's it like? But nowadays it's like, oh yeah, I went there last year, I'm planning to go next year. So there's a lot more, you know, international people, and yeah, the infrastructure now, you know, you go across the roads and there's a lot more beautiful buildings, and the architecture's like, it's top tier, yeah.
When you tell people you are Ghanaian in the UK, how's the reaction like? What do they say? Like, what really goes into the thoughts process of people when you tell them that you are Ghanaian?
Yeah, initially it's a surprise, you know. A lot of people actually be surprised to, you know, see that you're Ghanaian, you know, because especially, in fact, I see it more from Ghanaians themselves. They're more surprised than other people when you tell them they're Ghanaian. But yeah, everyone when you tell them that they're Ghanaian, they're asking what it's like, what the food's like, the music, the culture. Yeah, it's really, really, really nice, yeah.
So the bigger one, which of the local languages do you speak?
Well, Mum's starting to properly teach us Twi now.
Oh, Twi?
Yeah, because a lot of my friends... Yeah, starting to. I know a little bit, but starting to learn more. A lot of my friends back home are starting to teach me as well. Yeah.
Okay. Which of the works in the Twi can you say?
Yeah. Like, I can do like basic conversation, like say Madase. Yeah, I hear that a lot because I'm always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Chale is a very
Chale.
like, Mom, what does Chale mean? Everybody's saying Chale.
And then it's which one do you speak?
A lot of now swears, because that's like the feeler to see if you know a little bit of Twi, so that's the reply back to most people in Ghana.
Wow.
Yeah.
But do you speak with them?
You know what? I think I should. This is absolutely my fault, because they really are eager to learn. In fact, Dennis said, when I go back today, I want to learn 50 Ghanaian words so I can put sentences together. So I didn't really focus on speaking with them, But I regret that now because they wish they can communicate with people freely. So I think the plan is, I was even saying to them, maybe just bring them down here for like 3 months, you know, put them into a school, something so that they can really go out of their way to learn. But we would definitely be taking it on and learning from home. And now they start saying things to me, you know, they're like, it's like everybody call everybody aunties. Aunties, auntie, young call, you know, what's happening and auntie this. So I love the fact that they are eager to learn. They're more willing to learn than even me to teach them. So it's just definitely something.
But you speak the local language.
Oh yeah.
Which of them do you
yeah, me Chi. I can speak Chi, Ga.
Oh, you Ga?
Yeah, in Ga. I mean, not a lot, but I can speak Ga. I can speak Ga. Yeah, in Ga. Yeah, in Ga. Yeah.
Which part of the country are you from?
Eastern region. So we're from Chebi, Eastern region. Yes. Yeah,
have you been to Chebi already?
They haven't. No, they haven't been to Chebi yet. Yes.
Okay.
So we're from Eastern region. Yes.
That's nice. That's
Yes,
nice. I like the fact that you are enjoying Ghana. So when you move away on Monday, that is next Monday, what kind of pressure will you give Mom again to come again?
Oh, we're already planning. Next summer we'll be here for months and months.
Lovely.
100%. I mean, we came back and it's like, if I feel like home when I'm here, and I'm starting to learn the culture as well, and I really want to, you know, tap into
Why
that
do you feel like
culture.
home when you are here? Tell me about it.
I think just because, you know, England, there's so many different cultures, and, you know, all my friends, they're like, oh, we went to Ghana, we did this, we did that. And it's like, I think coming to Ghana, it really felt like, you know, I'm back, you know, tapping into my culture. And, yeah.
You also want to come back?
Yeah, of course. It feels like, you know, when you get, there's always something that you've missed that you need to look forward to the following year, whether it's the, you know, people from back home or events you've missed. So yeah, 100%.
Thank you so much, Diana and Dennis, for coming. And Sandra, any final message you want to put across before you take
Yes, I think, you know, Ghanaians are doing amazing and, you know, really encouraging people to come. And it's quite inspiring, you know, because in the past you wouldn't see, when we're walking outside, we can hear so many people from the desperados that are coming in here. And it's because we are, Ghanaians are welcoming them. So this is the foundation. We're making people feel at home. We're making them part of our family, our community. And I think we're probably one of the very few African countries right now doing that. So I think we should continue doing it and just, you know, getting people to see the great country we are and the richness and everything. Diana and Dennis will be updating, you know, everything. They'll be vlogging everything on Diana's IG, Diana Babnikova. So check it out. And yeah, let's we'll see you guys again soon.
And I like the fact that they said they'll pressure you to bring them.
I know, I do. I have to really go and work very hard because summer is just around the corner, which is like, they're like, in August, we're coming back. I'm like, no, December is back. No, Mom, we're doing it twice a year. So yeah, we're coming back.
And then you come back with them.
Absolutely. Coming back with them, you know, there was quite a few of us. Always, now I love to come home as well. I've got friends here, and I grew up here, so I grew up in Ghana. So yeah, my teenage years, everything was in Ghana. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just hanging out with people as well, reconnecting. So it's great for me as well, as much as it is for them.
Thanks so much for coming to Ghana to dirty yourself.
Yes,
in December. And I thank you so much, Diana and Dennis and their mom, Sandra.
Yes.
Amazing one there. I've enjoyed it. And the fact that they want to come back again, they are learning the Twi language. Maybe I'll teach them Ga as well. You know, some Ga works in the Ga. They really need to learn the Ga language as well. But it's been an interesting one, and we hope that in the month of August, you're going to come back again, and December, you come back again, and we'll be following up on your social media handles, what you've actually been blogging. You say you take them to the castle, let them enter the dungeon. Like
I am doing that.
So
they have
you'll
to
be able to see what their slave went through and all that.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of education and learning that you want to go through there. Thank you so much. And this is still Breakfast Daily here on Channel One TV. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll definitely have more for you on the show.
Ghana, get ready. A mighty wave of revival is about to sweep across the nation. East meets West Conference 2025 from Friday the 26th to Wednesday the 31st of December 2025. 2 power-packed sessions daily, 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Venue, Revival City, Hacho Mango Lane, Accra. Come and experience divine transformation as East meets West in a supernatural encounter with Archbishop Duncan Williams, Ghana, Prophet Yawano, Ghana, Apostle Julian Kula, Kenya, Prophet Osei Tutu, Ghana, Reverend Dr. David Entry, UK, Prophet Evans upon UK, Prophet Felice Gar, USA, and your host, Reverend Robert Ampia Kofi, ministering in song and worship, Team Eternity Ghana, Tema Chorale, GRM Masqua, and the Zoe Dance Ministry. We will be streaming live on Robert Ampia Kofi's platforms worldwide. Don't miss this divine appointment. It's time for revival, restoration, and power. For enquiries, call or WhatsApp +233 593 291 961 or +233 200 950 472. East meets West Conference 2025. Revival has no borders.
Welcome to the Health Quarters Ghana, where medical science meets everyday life. Join Dr. Gideon Asan and the irrepressible Clemento Suarez as they tackle health issues.
My name is Dr. Gideon Asan. I have with me here my co-host, Clemento Suarez.
I knew how it felt anytime I started to feel the pain.
Whether it is hernia, breast cancer, cataracts, or infertility, the show brings together victims to share their real life stories and experts to debunk myths.
If you wear cotton supporter, and there be a pampers and a benwa or bosom. So you see, instead of it being raw egg, I done it because you already know.
Make a date with us every Sunday at 4 p.m. on Channel 1 TV. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and all social media platforms at Health Quarters Ghana.
Sing your favorite Christmas carol.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
One time.
Let
Hey,
the King.
Let's go.
Let every heart prepare his room, and heaven nature sing,
and heaven nature
sing,
and heaven
nature.
Hey, hey, heaven nature. Sing your favorite Christmas carol.
Will your uncle hold
Chai!
in the storms of life, when the clouds unfold their wings of life, when the strong ties slip and the cables swing, will your anchor drift or firm remain?
We have an anchor that keeps us so steadfast and sure while the billows roll. Fast into the rock which cannot move, grounded firm and deep in the Savior's. Oh my God, man!
Here on Channel 1 TV, we are grateful for a very busy but fruitful 2025 and preparing for a great 2026. On the 31st night of December 2025, join us for a somber and reflective but celebratory time as we bring you a live broadcast from Living Streams International. Join us on Channel 1 TV at 9 p.m. on the 31st of December as we cross over to 2026.
But I need the rain. I can feel the fire. I can feel the heat. I can feel the breakthrough anointing. I can feel the powerful fire. But I need the rain.
It will be a time of thanksgiving with an inspiring message for the year ahead. Join us on Channel 1 TV at 9 p.m. on the 31st of December as we cross over to 2026.
10 years of unforgettable memories, breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships. And this March, we're turning it all the way up. From the 1st to the 8th of March 2026, get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the Eastern region, cruise into the Northern and Upper East regions, vibe through the Western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks, and friendships and memories that will outlive the journey. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary. You cannot miss it. Watch out for details soon.
All right, welcome back. And we are still, having conversations, just trying to tie up the year. And of course, we've looked at things that have happened throughout the year. And as we're wrapping things up, we're looking at what's trending at the moment. And today is 31st of October. October never.
You actually want to take
it's okay. No,
you really want to take us back?
No, it's okay. Tomorrow is 2026. Yeah, we're ready for 2026. But we're looking at what's trending and what's happening in Ghana today. But before we get into that conversation, I just want to ask Phil.
Yeah.
So how has your year sort of been like? I mean, you asked me earlier what my year has been like. How's
for me, the year has been an interesting one. A number of things I actually wanted to do this year. I can say 70 to 80% of them have been able to achieve them.
Okay.
Though there were some challenges here and there, but it's life. You definitely not have it that rosy.
Yeah.
So it's good. We are just hoping that into the year 2026, things that we weren't able to do this year, we'll be able to do them. So we'll be crossing our T's and dotting our I's in the next year. Our expectations are high, but we are just hoping and praying that things will be well. So 2025 has been a great year for me, and I think that God has really done a lot in my life in this year. So that's it.
Fantastic. Okay, so yesterday,
and the more reason why people would have to go and do crossover. Yes, and you were about saying something.
Yeah. No, yesterday I was there.
Oh, you were there yourself?
Alpha Hour Convocation.
Oh, really?
My goodness.
You're an
Alpharian.
Okay.
No, the Alpha Hour, we are the ones who look at the first hour of the day.
Oh,
do you understand?
Okay.
Alpha means one.
Okay.
Alpha means beginning.
Okay.
So it's basically the first hour of your day.
Oh, okay.
So it's the Alpha Hour.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is.
That's what it
the
is.
first hour, that is midnight to 1 a.m. That's what the Alpha Hour is, basically. And so, yes, convocation happened yesterday, and you can see what happened there.
Overflow.
Yeah. It was. Now, what you see in the stadium is just one part.
Wow.
There were actually people outside the stadium, also in other areas. There was extra seating outside of the stadium for other people. Yeah.
Wow. Let's bring you what happened there, the video, so people would see what is happening.
Yeah. Obia.
Wow.
Obia.
Wow.
Fau shekere. Yeah, so
that's amazing. And this happened yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
So imagine what is going to happen today.
Yeah, so today will be it's a 2-day convocation. So today will be the day 2. And today, Pastor Elvis will actually give a sermon as well. You know, yesterday he didn't really give any sermon.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was more of a worship time. Reverend Dr. Kwejo Boateng Bempa came through and gave an exhortation. And then it was mostly just worship.
And it's like non-denominational.
Yes, non-denominational.
Yeah, because
so Grace Mountain Ministries had their members there, but a lot of people from a lot of other churches were there. And some people actually came, pastors came with their whole church and said, we are all going.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, people came with their whole church. And all, you know, so you can actually say it was very much a non-denominational Christian, passionate Christians, filled the stadium and spilled over.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's
That's
fantastic,
amazing.
yeah.
That's amazing. Do we have comments? If we do, let's bring the comments quickly. What the general public is saying about, because I'm really amazed that
something like this is happening in Accra.
you know, there was another one that happened recently. Was it from Nigeria?
Yes.
Is it
the MPSS?
Good
Yes,
with that one
yeah.
where we had
yeah.
where we had the place also full up. So I think it's amazing. Let's see how it's going to turn out today. Yesterday, 30th was massive. And
no, today will be even more massive.
More.
You know, today will be more.
I saw videos of people sleeping there like 2-3 days
so,
ago.
So I think 2 days before, some people had arrived. You know, and people are coming from as far as, you know, Upper East, Upper West, and places like that. So they started their journey early. People don't want trouble, so started their journey early. So you arrive in Accra, you don't necessarily and they don't even necessarily have anywhere to stay. So once they got into the stadium, it was like, you know what, this looks like a good seat. Let me chalk here. So their mattress, their bags, everything. It's like, this is where I'm going to be.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pitching tents till the end of the program, you know, kind of thing. So you saw a lot of that. And then the day before, there was a whole team that went there. Again, non-denominational, there were volunteers, there were other people there just praying outside the stadium for the event itself. So that was the 29th. You saw a lot of that as well. And then, of course, on the day of the event itself, yesterday, then the stadium started filling up very early. You know, so as early as 8 a.m., the stadium had started, you know, filling up. By 3 p.m., latest 3:30, the stadium was full. The only space I think was in the VIP section, you know, but that one was reserved, you know, spaces as well.
That's amazing. Let's see how it's going to turn out. Let's move away from this and bring you what happened on the Promised Land. That is the Promised Land Festival. But let's bring the quick comment from Alpha R quickly.
Okay.
That we can move to the next one.
Okay, so this one says, what man can't do, God can do. A pastor has been able to fill Accra Sports Stadium before one of musicians, and laughing emojis. Oh, yeah. So some people won't fill the stadium, but without effort, God filled the stadium. It'd be easy like that. Yeah, so this one says what? Nothing on this earth can overshadow the power of the mighty Lord we serve. There is power in the name of Jesus. Okay, and then we have from Kobe 911, tambourine and maracas sellers cash out to, shake it. Me, I bought mine like 3 weeks ahead though.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I bought mine. I bought like 4 crap and I dashed a few out. You know,
wow,
so,
that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, this was the 60% of the same people witnessed Beam Fest and other previous Porte events. Kofi Kenyatta never lied. Well, I didn't witness Beamfest, so I guess I'm not part of the 60%. So hey, your favorite artist couldn't fill the stadium. So this is the punchline of all punchlines. To him that it concerns.
but I like the fact that the Christian fraternity has been able to get to this level where the stadium or whatever venue can be filled to capacity because we want to listen to the word of God or we want to participate in an exercise where we know that it's spiritual or it's religious activity and all that. It's not always about we seeing what is happening in the secular world and all that the stadium has to be filled or the particular location has to be filled. But I think it's good. I like the fact that people want to soak themselves into into God's hands proper before they get into 2026. It's good. So let's move away from this and bring you what happened at the Promised Land. That's Promised Land Festival 2025 was a big success. The Ghanaian Afrobeat star headlined his 6th annual Promised Land event in Accra. That is King Promise, performing hits like Zen and Commando after doors opening at 8 p.m. Surprise guests including Black Sharif, Sarkodie, and Joy-B joined him while he gifted iPhones to 3 lucky EcoBank fans and amid waves of light and dance. So that was what happened at the Promised Land. That's King Promise. That was his event. We have videos of that we can share with our viewers quickly of the video at what happened at the Promised Land.
Okay, this is your iPhone. This is your iPhone. And this is your iPhone. Give it up for them one time, my people. Next up, we're going to back over. You never know. It could be you next. Make sure you open the camera, Echo Bank. And next time, you never know. You might be on a flight with me. Okay, this is your iPhone. This is your iPhone. And this is your iPhone. Give it up for them one time, my people. Next up, we're going to back over. You never know. It could be you next. Make sure you open the camera, Echo Bank. And next time, you never know. You might be on a flight with me. Okay, this is your iPhone. This is your iPhone. And this is your iPhone. Give it up for them one time, my people. Next up, we're going to back over. You never know. It could be you next. Make sure you open the camera, Echo Bank. And next time, you never know. You might be on a flight with me. Okay, this is your iPhone. This is your iPhone.
Yeah, so that was King Promise there, and when he appeared on stage around 2 a.m. thereabout, and people had to say a few things about the time he came, but you know he's an ambassador, and definitely he give out some iPhones. I wish I was there to get an iPhone, but you know that among all the things you would want to wish for, you would want to get a goodie into 2026. You wouldn't want to enter into 2026 and not think that, okay, when the Christmas season or the event in 2025 you didn't receive something anyway, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
No, media. I've gone to collect my blessings.
Oh, you've gone?
And the blessings, what I've collected, is all manifesting. January, from January going, you will start seeing that. So when you see me, look me well, you will see.
You see grace.
The grace in favor, oil.
Anyway, interesting one. So that was what happened in that promised land held by King Promise. But if you have comments, let's share the comments with you quickly. What the general public they are saying about the Promised Land Festival that happened yesterday. But anyway, that's an interesting one. I think that the events have really held.
And there's still a few more to happen.
A few more to really happen because. People are really enjoying the Christmas into New Year. Which of the events do we have today?
So we have Lagos Night Party.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, Lagos Night Party. There's something
before that. I saw Fufu Party. I saw another one too.
Pepper soup party.
People have already done Wache Party.
Yeah.
Hey, this one is Lagos Night Party.
So Lagos Night Party is happening. Something for our Nigerian brothers and sisters in Ghana. Whom is calling. Yes, so this event is happening from 9 p.m. through till 10:30 a.m. Can you imagine? Wow. I mean, I don't know, when did this kind of partying become popular? Where we start in the evening and then we end in the morning of the next day.
Yeah. People won't sleep.
I don't know. Maybe I grew up in the wrong time, in the wrong season. I don't understand it. But yeah, I mean, and it's happening at Nungua Cantamanto.
Wow.
Okay, Nungua Cantamanto. So you want to be part of that. Especially if you are from, the eastern side of the West African coast, Nigeria. If you are from Nigeria, you want to be part of this. So happening at Nungua Cantamanto, it's 9 p.m. through till 10 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so and of course if you are a friend of Nigeria too, why not? You can go chill up with our Nigerian brothers and sisters. Then, of course, there will be 31st night refreshments. That's something else that's happening. Tonight, there will be free food to usher you into the new year. It's happening from 6:30 p.m. through till 12:30 a.m. That's 30 minutes after midnight on New Year's Day at Holy Hill Chapel. Holy Hill Chapel, Malejo, Katamanso. Yeah.
Wow.
So, 31st night refreshments.
Hey,
Charlie, but
I think that's an interesting way to pull people to church.
Yeah,
because as I'm refreshing you, you're listening to the word of God into the new year.
Yeah, then and it's like your first meal of the year.
Yeah. And that's happening between the hours of 6:30 p.m. today through to 12:30 a.m. in the new year, in 2026.
Yeah.
So it's between 2025
in 2025
and finish in 2026.
Finish in 2026. Yeah. The same meal.
The same food.
It's not easy. And then again, we have one more. That's the President's Cup.
Yeah.
And join the exhilarated tradition of the President's Cup, an annual sporting event that marks the start of the new year with unmatched energy. Now, it's going to be hosted at the prestigious Accra Polo Club. It's already begun, and it started at 9 a.m. and it's going through till tomorrow
12 noon.
12 noon. Okay. This fixture is a celebration of camaraderie, competition, and community. Experience the thrill of games kicking off at dawn, followed by a delightful brunch hosted by the club president. This is more than just a game, it's a chance to indulge in your favorite pastime and set an inspiring tone for the year ahead. And so it's all about the President's Cup at the Accra Polo Club. All right, so Charlie, Phil, things are happening.
People are really going to have fun. People are really going to enjoy, and people are still enjoying into the new year.
So let's talk about the crossover services. Okay, so we say crossover services, but when we were children, it was called Watch Night.
Yeah, Watch Night service.
You see, now we have different services.
First Watch Night.
Yeah. So I think crossover came from ICGC. Crossover, the word crossover came from ICGC. I know Lighthouse, now we use the term Chalak.
Okay.
TSALACH. A Chalak night. Yes, you know.
What does it mean?
The Bible says in Chronicles that believe in the Lord your God and you'll be established. Believe in his prophets and you'll prosper. The word prosper is to be launched forward. Okay, launched forward is the word prosper. And that's the word chalak in the Hebrew. So to be launched forward. So for all those of us who are in Lighthouse, it's about being launched forward into the new year. Yeah, so it's a chalak night.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Also known as prosperity night, if you want to break it down. Yeah, so Charlie, you can't lose.
Wow.
Yeah, and we already have our theme for the year. Are you ready? Are you set? Yeah.
Well, so we are actually going to monitor town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to monitor town. People who will be going to church, others too who will be going to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know some people.
Some people too, they'll go to church and then they'll chill after. Those are the Kofi Kinata squad.
Yeah. And later in the evening or at dawn, you see the knockouts being played, that the fireworks and all that to usher us into the new year. So we just have some few minutes from now, or few hours from now, into the new year. And we are just saying that ahead of the new year, we are wishing everybody a prosperous new year.
Prosperous new year.
And the things that you actually want to do, please and please and please again, make sure that you do them. We wouldn't want to enter into 2027 and you tell us that, oh, I couldn't do it. One of the difficult things will be like, I want to hit the gym. Then after January, February, March, April, May, there about Aliyah, like, you know what can. All time. Well, there's a message here before we take leave of you. A year of love, laughter, and adventure. A happy 1 year birthday or first birthday to our little sunshine.
Oh, wow.
May your journey be filled with joy and endless moment. Happy birthday to you, Justice Ni Amponsa Ofer, from your dad, mom, and your siblings, Na Amwa and Na Dodua. So that's a happy birthday to you. You are celebrating your birthday on the very last day of the year. And we say a very, very happy birthday.
What a day to be born,
Yeah. So this evening we'll be monitoring. People will be going to church. You know. People will not go to church.
So of course we will be at Cedar Mountain as well.
Yes, we'll be at
Cedar Mountain as well.
Cedar Mountain tonight to cross over. Yes. So let's
and we'll be carrying Rima Night.
Yes, live
from here. TV. So Rima Night will be here at 9 from 9 p.m. going. We will be live here as well.
So it's been an interesting one. It's been an interesting year. It's been a fantastic one. We are wrapping up the year here on Breakfast Daily.
So but Philip, people are asking where you are going.
Oh, not the church, we go. The church, we go.
And there's a birthday message here, and it says, "Happy birthday to Nana Iya Brefo of Onua FM. Happy birthday to you." Okay. Wow, those of you who are born 31st, you people, wild
people. 31st, you people you are ending the year.
Last show, then chop the last one. Then you enter the year.
You end the year anyway. That's good. That's good. You get a lot of goodies when you end the year.
So So Philip, let's go back to it because our producers are concerned. So is it the Cedar Mountain that you are going with us, or you have another place that you are going, or you do convocation, or which one are you going?
Ladies and gentlemen, so like we indicated, we are wrapping up the show. They just want to know where I'll go, but I'll tell them they'll see whether they are going to see pictures or they are going to see videos. Let's catch you in town. Let's see where you are going to cross over. And also, we will be with the revelers as well, very important, because the revelers are supposed to be very much aware. We have to know where they are going. The revelers are very, very important. Follow them. You can't take them away. So, I am Philip Nilate.
And my name is David Kwekusechi.
Many thanks for your time. We will see you in 2026.
Yeah.
Bye-bye for now.
Take care.